we go in this place and there's a like table and I'm confused. And then Fabio goes to me, Lorenzo, this is my gift to you. And what's and I go in this room and I see like 10 people. And then at the back.
Who was there, fam?
And the thing is, I had to stay composed. But in my head, bro, backflips.
Who was
backflips.
There? Who was there?
Just Ronaldinho, bro. Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
What are you playing at?
Lorenzo wasn't ready, man.
What are you playing at?
Lorenzo was not ready.
Who the fuck is
You have to start. You're gonna have to start.
Nah, I'm joking.
You're gonna have to start. You're gonna have to start again. Yeah, you're gonna have to start.
I'm here to rattle today, you know. I don't know.
It's the same thing. It don't change.
I don't know. Sometimes, you know, that sinister J just comes out every now and then.
It's even Renzo, to be honest.
Renzo?
Yeah, it's Renz. Renz with the lens.
Renz with the lens.
Yeah, it's Renz with the lens.
I like that name, though. I've always liked that. I've always liked that name, man. It's a cool name, man.
It's only existed for 4 months.
What Renz has.
You're only 4 months old.
Renz with the lenses.
Renz with the lens.
Which is differs from production by Lorenzo.
You're pretty mature for a 4-month-old, man. You got a beard.
No.
Hey, shit.
I only see the 4 months old with glasses.
Hey, man, what are they feeding these kids these days, man? Shit.
It started with the music. It was a lyric, and we made it.
Renz with the lens. Who made that?
MLB.
Okay.
MLB put it as a lyric.
The mob.
Sick.
Hey, see, MLB.
The mob. You roll with mobsters. Is that what you're rolling with?
No, man. I'm a man of faith.
You're a man of God or what?
Or Allah.
I'm fasting at the moment, so
it's Allah then.
I have to say Allah. I have to say Allah.
Alhamdulillah and all the rest of them things there.
You know what I'm saying? Mashallah.
All of that.
Yeah.
Anywho's, we have a special guest today.
Not special, just a guest.
Just a guest.
Just a guest.
Nah, it's
guys.
special.
Sorry.
It's special. It's special.
We have a special guest.
Special
Sorry,
guest.
guys.
It's special, man.
I'm not special.
That's what that is. We wait till they find out. That's how special you are, mate. So yes, Lorenzo.
Renz with the lens.
Renz with the lens.
Renz with
You know what I mean? He's a international cameraman.
Not international.
Nigga, you listen. You're
you know. Give us your intro in it. You tell us who you are.
Yeah, you give us the intro.
Tell us who you are in
Give
it.
us an intro.
Because at one point I remember when this man was also the fastest man with a camera. I remember this brother, bruv, was sprinting, camera in hand. I was like,
Lorenzo, production by Lorenzo, Renz with the lens.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a cameraman, film a lot of stuff. Still 100% undisputed, the fastest cameraman in the game. 100%. No one is gonna outpace me when I have the camera in my hands. So yeah, that's me. I film a lot of stuff, I guess.
There we go.
Not as much as I used to. I pick and choose now.
Ah.
I pick and choose what I film.
We're gonna get into that.
I pick and choose.
We're gonna get into that. Yeah. And we'll do the intro. It's your boy Mike, aka the Chick Club Connoisseur, aka Sexual Deviant.
Man, like sexual deviant, bruv. This mount is not. It's not operating right now.
How do you
It's
not
not
mounting?
The
mounting.
mount is not mounting, bruv. Right now.
Holy Ghost fire on the mountain.
The mount is not mounting.
How do you break the mount, bruv? Are you Mason?
What?
Does this mean we have to start again?
No, that's fine.
Let's start again?
Nah, that's fine. Jay's just been retarded. It's fine.
Shut up, man.
Here we go, Jay.
How you gonna tell a man of God that he's being retarded? Can you imagine? Anyway, it's your boy Jay, aka God's second son, and I'm out here doing the Lord's work. Praise him.
Praise him.
God loves retards too, you know, Jay.
Whoa.
Just letting you know.
Well, look, this is meant to be an uplifting episode. We're meant to be talking about positive things. Let's leave.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're gonna see.
Allegedly.
We'll see.
You can comment and subscribe and see.
There we go.
People have been laughing about that allegedly, bro. To be fair,
It's a catchphrase now.
you edited really well. To be fair, I was kind of like allegedly,
It's definitely a catchphrase.
but I was in shock.
Bro, one of my boys the
shock.
other day said like his favorite part of the pod is when I say something stupid and then you go allegedly.
because I'm the lawyer, bro. I got to make
It's
sure.
like last week when the guys come on.
Two man.
The two man come on and
Shout out to
he
two
was
man.
talking about what is it?
Get arrested.
they're getting arrested, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what did he do? He
booted
did
the door,
it.
innit?
He booted the door.
Allegedly.
He said, I booted down the door, and it just said allegedly.
Allegedly.
He literally said,
Yeah,
he
allegedly.
literally said that he did it, but just said still alleged.
Hey, I gotta look out for my clients, you know.
That's good. It's
I
good.
wear multiple hats, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know what? I went to court on Tuesday, I think. I had to go to court because somebody used my name. They drove drove their car without insurance and pretended to be me.
Fraud.
Yeah, basically frauded.
419.
Frauded,
Big
yeah.
F.
Yeah, so I had to go all the way to Birmingham. They did it in Coventry, whoever it was, to try and defend myself because it wasn't me that was driving. Like, it wasn't me, innit?
Yeah.
What car did they claim to be driving?
It was some Peugeot, allegedly. So when I got there, the prosecutor was like, I obviously said I was not guilty. And then when I got there, he was like, oh, so why are you not guilty? You got your insurance. You got your insurance then? I was like, no, I wasn't me driving. And then if you saw the way his face was like, oh, he was so startled, like, I thought this was an easy W. Oh. And then when I got into the courtroom with the judge, and she was reading out what I'd done, she was like, oh, fuck, gotta cut it out.
Yeah.
Mr. Lorenzo, Mr. Renzwiththelenz. Mr. Renzwiththelenz.
Yeah.
You have allegedly been caught
She didn't say
driving.
allegedly.
She said allegedly. She literally said you have allegedly been driving without the insurance on this road on this day, and I was like, Jason. That's what I thought. I thought Jason. That's what I thought.
You needed your lawyer at the time.
Obviously,
like lawyer Jay to step
I was
in.
not guilty, and they threw out the case. 1-1, free your boy Renz.
The Snoop Dogg.
Bus case.
Free your boy Renz. I was a bus case.
There we go.
Bus case.
It was
Bus
the bus
case.
station called, man.
But like for real, like what did you say to them though? It was just like I wasn't there.
Yeah, so
It's
obviously
not my car.
I had been given the evidence. Like they had basically told me the situation, and I knew I wasn't there. And I happened to have CCTV outside my house of my actual car, and for some reason I had a picture of me in my location, like on my phone. It says where I was at the time, which is 2.5 hours away from where the incident was.
Yeah.
So I
So it's impossible for you to
I had
do,
that,
yeah.
and as well as that, the officer that was there at the time, they had body cam footage and uploaded it for the police people. So, I went to court and said, "Look, you have your footage. Just watch the footage. You're gonna see it's not me."
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, "What the fuck?" So, let me tell you the face he made. The prosecutor was like, you know, I want to give an example because I've done this. A Renzwiththelenz example. There was one time I had accidentally deleted all of my footage of work for somebody. And then this person was like, oh, let me see this footage. And it was with me. And I was trying to I was pretending to look through my laptop like I was finding it. But in my head, I knew it didn't exist because it was deleted. So he made the same face of looking for something that he just knew.
He's like, just wait a second.
He just had it, just like, just wait a second. I'm just gonna
Scrolling through my notes.
He was like, I'm just having a problem trying to upload the link, and he just honestly he didn't have the video. He had no video. He didn't know the video existed.
Yeah.
That's what I told him when I got there. I was like, yeah, there's a video.
Man bust the case wide open.
And then he took a 5-minute break to call the police station. They didn't have it.
Yeah.
And they threw it out.
There we go.
He
Threw out the case.
He said, yeah, we need to throw this out.
You wasted everybody's time, basically.
Yeah, big waste of time. I had to take a day off work.
Big waste of everyone's time.
Whoever frauded me, oi, saboteur.
Yeah, saboteur.
Big saboteur.
Did you see what the guy looked like that sabotaged you? Did you get to see the video?
No, I didn't even get to see the video in the end.
So who saw the video?
The police person made it and uploaded it to a system, but the guy didn't even have access to the system because he didn't check before.
Good Lord.
The judge was like, yo, how can you not even have your evidence?
I feel like this prosecutor is horrible. If this guy was in house for murder, it'd be sacked within the first episode.
The judge was like, yo, you don't even have your evidence.
Listen.
And you don't have your witness who's the police officer.
Listen,
why are we here?
Why wasting his time?
All I'm gonna say is,
That's government money, you know.
I'm hoping that none of my man them ever get into any kind of situation like that. But if they do, I'm praying the prosecutors like this dog right here. Just the shambles, bro.
See the way I felt like Harvey Specter in that motherfucker? I was like,
Man said suits.
and you know what it is that when the judge said, "Do you have an attorney?" I was like, "No, I'm representing myself." I said I had to represent myself, and I was like, "Yeah, let's go, let's boogie."
I had a friend who represented himself once in court.
How'd that go?
Nigga lost.
How'd that go?
He's in prison. He's in prison.
Badly.
He's in
When I
prison.
went to court, I got myself a lawyer when I had to go to court because I didn't.
Yeah, but you needed one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you need.
You needed one. You
needed the sections 1, 2, 25, F.
I need
the
the
charges levied against you were just too heavy for you not to get a lawyer, man. And your lawyer, he was worth every penny.
I can't lie. I'm so happy. I got
Worth
him.
every
Coffee
penny.
tea bag. I'm happy.
Listen. I thought you were done out here. I was already preparing.
Huh?
How much money do you think you've wasted on things that you don't think you need to waste?
What do you mean?
For example, you got yourself in a scenario
Yeah.
where you had to then spend the 2,000.
Yeah.
How many scenarios in your life do you think you've had similar where you've had to
Spend.
fork
Where
out,
you've squandered money.
squandered money in a sense? I believe it's over 15 bags.
Oh,
Just throwing that.
Or
out.
like being cheap over a situation when I should have actually.
No,
paid
just something like this, or like, oh, you've done this, and that cost me 1,000, that cost me or something.
I know there's
Just
always,
knowing you.
There's probably loads of little things like that, but I've become more like I'm more willing to spend money on things I need now. So like if things are really important, yeah. Like for example, like a boiler, for example.
Okay.
I'll spend money on a boiler.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like things like that. So I'm not gonna go do the cheap option of things just because I'll spend money now on things. If I need a lawyer, I am getting a lawyer. Okay. I'm not representing myself in jail to save myself a bag or two.
Yeah, not but cheap, but like just for you being, for example, you being Mike, the person you are. Do you know what you're like?
I think Mike's grown up a little bit. I don't think his antics are getting.
I mean,
into
in the
as
past,
much.
I know it now.
In the past,
Yeah.
I don't know, like crashing cars.
Crashing cars.
Yeah, like when I crashed on the way to Liverpool.
Big mistake.
Yeah,
You crashed.
crashed off a motorway. I thought we were gonna die, but we all survived.
Nah, you have to tell the story now. Like, what do you mean you crashed?
Basically, we were driving to Liverpool.
Who's
for a
we?
week. Me, Mose, and my cousin Calvin.
Yeah.
Kelvin. Yeah. I think you met him before.
Yeah, it's also, I know him.
Yeah. So
He's also my cousin.
This charade.
I have the same
This
cousin.
farce.
I have the same cousin.
This farce that you man are rolling with is killing me right
I
now.
have the same cousin.
Man said, oh, I might know him. Maybe.
Yeah,
he
he's my
might be.
cousin. He's also my cousin.
So we were driving up to Liverpool for the weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was hailing, and they didn't like salt the
It's someone else's fault, isn't it?
No, it's my fault as well. I'm going to take blame.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to
Let
take blame.
him land,
I will
Jason.
take blame for this, yeah. But I obviously getting to Liverpool, there was loads of traffic, so it was quite late already, and I wanted to get there to get changed and go out. So rather than going like 50 or 40 in the super hailing with clumps of ice, I'm going a young 60, 70.
I knew you went 75.
70.
You know you went 75, man.
75, yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I can't even allege. We can't even.
He was doing a
The
young
evidence.
70.
The prosecutor come with the evidence this time. And the car.
There we go.
So,
The car.
the car was 75.
The car was 75.
The car shows 75.
Oh, Lord.
As I'm driving, yeah, there's a clump of ice. I ain't seen it, but I know because I felt it. And literally, all that happens is hit the ice. The car has basically just said, "Jesus, take the wheel."
Wait, what car was this?
This was a Peugeot 306. I remember that black Peugeot. I quite liked it. It's quite nice, yeah. Bruv, I'm telling you, yeah, I'm trying to control the car, yeah, to get. Do you know when the car's not listening? The car's just doing whatever it wants to do. I'm turning, and the car's saying, "Nah, nigga." What you mean? You're not driving this car. This car's been left to fate now, yeah. And the way the car's drifting, yeah, it's going in between lanes like this.
Oh my God.
And I'm in the car
How
like
long was
trying.
this crash? How long was this crash?
This is all in the space of like 5 to 7 seconds. Yeah, this is all happening.
You were in John
but
Wick.
it's all going in slow motion because I'm like, oh, this is actually happening. I'm like, oh, this is what happens before people like perish.
That's what happens when they die.
Yeah, do you know the movie? Do you know the movie with the slow motion? They go,
Yeah, John Wick.
John Wick,
Jason
bro.
Bourne. All these sort of movies.
All these
Yeah.
things,
Yeah, Jason Bourne.
Now, there's cars going, yeah? But as I'm curving, because God loves me, yeah? Okay, somebody
Child
loves
of
me.
God. Child of God.
There's a spirit protecting me. So as cars are going by, I'm skirting away
Yeah.
from the cars as they're going by, yeah? And we go to the side and we're spinning. Because now we've slid off, we're spinning in the grass like a blade.
I said, babe.
Like a blade.
I knew you
and
were
I'm
gonna say
just, and I got my nigga Mose and my cousin in the car. We're spinning.
Moses White.
Yeah, Moses White, yeah. And we hit a pole as we're spinning,
God, bro.
and the car spins the other way.
Oh my
into a stop, yeah. have crashed. Airbags have airbagged. Yeah? And I say to the niggas, everyone all right? Yes, let's get out. Cool. Get out the car and we see the damage. Car's written off. Car's not surviving this. Car's done out here. Car's written off. And I'm like, all right, cool. I say, we need to get to Liverpool, guys. So we
Wait, wait, where are you at this time?
We're on the side off the road. Like, do you know on the motorway? There's
You're
like
on the
grass.
M-way, on
How
the way
far?
to Liverpool. How far from Liverpool are you?
Like half an hour.
So you're in the middle of nowhere right now?
Yeah, we're like, like before Warrington.
Yeah.
And we tried to like, let's try reverse it and drive it to Liverpool out of the mud. Hey, Mose, give it a push. Okay, it's not moving. Alright, cool. So we're like, what do we do? Like, can we get an Uber outside the motorway? All of a sudden, an ambulance pulls up.
No
like,
way.
And we're like, hi. She's like, after the Scouse accent, fucking hell, lads. Look at yours. Fucking hell, lads.
Sounds like my boy Stephen Halliwell. Stephen
Halliwell,
Halliwell.
yeah.
Hey.
She's like, I just seen you lads on the side of the road. Are you guys alright?
Oh my
We're
lord.
like, yeah, we're fine. She's like, oh my God, let me take your blood pressure. So we get in there. She's like, oh, you know, you got big arms, you. I can't get anything around you. I'm like, I'm going to the
I
gym.
can't lie, man. This is a decent accent.
I'm alright.
This is Scouse. This is decent, bro. 6 out of 10, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I can do Scouse. She's like, okay, let me do yours off. She does everyone's on, yeah. She's like, you're all alright, you're all good, yeah. We're like, we love. She said, you guys are really lucky, you know. You know, this the ice, there's a lot of people clashing today. Lots of people clashing. There's a guy, I just had him. He's lost his arm. He's lost his fucking arm. I swear to God. Yours are fucking lucky, you know.
It's really decent.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh shit, like, nigga lost his arm. I've not lost my arm.
I'm okay.
I'm full. He's armless. Yeah. I'm feeling good.
Oh lord, you did not just say that.
He didn't say that, I'm sure.
He did not just say that.
I'm sure he didn't say that.
Man said, I'm arm full, he's armless.
I'm sure he didn't
Nah,
say
that's
that.
outrageous,
I'm
bro.
sure he
Why are you
didn't
going to say that?
I'm sure he didn't say that at the time. But just to give a context to the
Okay,
viewers.
cool. He's
Just to
arm-
give- He's
man's
arm full,
armless.
full of arms.
Yeah, full of arms, man.
Full of arms.
I've two times that he has. So basically, then
Did he lose his arms?
he lost. No, lost one.
Okay.
So he's just like
Bro, what a chance to lose two, man. Oh my
like
God.
what's
that'd
it
be-
called? What's it called? Who lost the arm in Naruto?
Yeah, Sasuke.
Sasuke, yeah, like
Yeah,
Sasuke,
yeah, no problem.
Sasuke, yeah. So in Boruto, yeah. So obviously we call up the people to take your car away. Their car away. We get an Uber to Liverpool. We get to Liverpool about 2 a.m. Is what it is.
I know you went out.
We tried. We weren't
Yeah,
the next
okay,
day, though. We weren't the next
okay,
day.
okay.
Had fun, had a good trip.
Yeah.
And I didn't die. But luckily, like Kuds and Dara were already up there. So we had to get Kuds' car back. He had space in the whip for all of us to get home.
Oh yeah.
So we got lucky, and then basically
happened
I got a payout for my car,
Oh, okay. So it was gone. It
insurance.
just got
It's
done.
written off.
Destroyed.
and I bought an even better car. More of the story is
smart thinking.
let God take control of your life.
Man said, let go and let God.
Remember what happened? Jesus took the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel.
And look at success.
That's it.
How about that?
Yeah, that's it, man. I had a good time. But anyway, talking of success, let's talk about your success, right? Because you're our special guest, man.
Jesus Christ.
You're a special guest, yeah.
Guess, bro. Just
No, you're a
guess.
special guest. You're a special
Just
guest.
guessed.
Special guest, right? So, I want you to explain to people what you do, and I don't mean like I'm a cameraman. I'm talking like the niche of what you do. What makes you so special?
I'm not special.
You are. I've seen your work.
Wow, it's a question no one has ever asked me.
I've seen your work.
So what do I do? So in essence, what I do, I'd say is I would now specify to say I'm a sports person, cameraman. So in essence, I guess what I do is I work in football. So I basically film a lot of footballers play football, or they maybe hire me to go on holiday, or maybe they have a birthday, I'll go and do their birthday, and I provide content for them, whether that's pictures, videos, whatever the thing, document something, you know what I'm saying? So that is in essence what I do, but yeah, it's mainly in football now that I work, to be honest.
Okay. Do you know, like, your style of like video in yeah?
Yeah.
It's, when I say it's different, because I see bare people make videos, yeah, and I don't know. if I was to say it, yeah, it's like drip editing. I don't know if that makes any
Lifestyle.
sense.
It's like when people say, "Oh, that's a movie" or something. I guess. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
a movie.
yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
yeah.
this. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess it's more like lifestyle-y, like kind of like people. They'll be like, "Oh, I need to look fucking brazy. Yo, Renz, it needs to look fucking brazy." Da 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 da. So, the idea is just to make people look kind of as good as possible, and as different ways as possible. So, like, I guess my goal when I'm making a video is to always try and beat my last video. Because typically once I made a video, because my life is quite fast, I move quite fast. I don't even think about that one. I just think,
It's done now, on to the next.
how can I make the next one better? How can I improve the next one? What did I do in the last one that when I'm making this new one that I didn't do? Whether that's more B-roll, more this sort of angle, or put more drone in it, or use the GoPro. Okay, I use that lens. Let me try and mix in this lens or something. So it's like I'm always trying to keep going and be the best I can be, because the way I see it, when I make a video, I look at these. There's a couple guys for me that are at the top.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys that are at the top. Like one of my friends who works with is Dennis. So when he showed me someone's video and be like, "Oh, Renz, look how brazy this is," and then like they'll show me something I can't do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? This guy has exactly the same. He has the same camera as me. He has the same lenses as me. He has the same MacBook as me. Why is it that he's learned to do something that I can't do? And it gets on my nerves. It gets way on my nerves. I start getting vexed. And I'm like, I have to start providing something that because this guy is now providing something to my people that I can't provide. So I'm like, okay, I need to keep pushing. Do you know what I mean? So that's sort of the essence of how I try and make my videos different. I try and add stuff that maybe have not been done, or something that I've seen and I take some inspiration from that I thought I could not do it, and I thought, okay, this is impossible. I try and learn how to do it, and I implement it to try and go to the next level or next stage. So like even me with my football ones, I'm trying to be like, okay, people have seen, I'm filming people play football, match side footage. How can I differentiate? What can I do next? How can I make it different? I don't want to see the same shit, because like my videos are typically 1 minute. I can't let you get bored in that. I want it to be not a single second, not a single millisecond that you can switch off. You're gonna be glued to your phone while you're watching a Renzo video.
You know what's going to come next as well.
You don't know what's gonna come next. It's gonna be boom, 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 boom. Before I wasn't doing sound, now there's sound, now there's this, now there's that. So
yeah,
that's
like when I see the clips, yeah, there's this thing, yeah, like I think you did a recording for like Jude, just Jude,
St. Just,
yeah, and obviously him playing football, doing the most simplest things like passing, heading, and running, yeah. And when I mean by drip videoing, yeah, you turn simple actions, yeah, into fucking like he was doing the waviest passes, or like he was just winning a header, but you made the header look like he was towering over, man, like. And just made it like.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I know exactly what you're saying. Because when you watch football on TV, you're like, all he's done is head the ball. All he's done is pass the ball. All he's done is a simple turn.
Yeah.
But that's because you're watching on TV, bro.
Yeah.
What I'm recording is the reality of what's happening. I'm showing you what's really happening on the pitch. Because the angle and the focal length at what I'm filming and the settings I make, it shows the true nature of what is actually happening on the pitch. So you can see every body shuffle that they're doing. It's not they're just passing the ball. You can see the dumbbell, the shimmy, the pace at which they pass the ball, the athleticism when they jump to win the ball. Oh my God, this guy's a beast. You're going to say, oh my God, this guy's a beast. Look at the pace at what he's running. You're like, this guy's a fucking 100-meter sprinter. So what I'm doing is I'm just showing you the true reality.
You know, it's crazy you're saying this, because like, now that I deep it, when we watch it on TV, we really don't.
You don't see anything.
We don't really absorb anything. Like how mad these athletes are. You don't how brazy it is that man's towering to win a header, or a goalkeeper's towering over everyone to grab the ball. All the jostling that's going on, like you said, all the little shimmies, the little steps, the drop of the shoulder. You can't really get that from.
Get it from
So
TV.
it's sick that you're bringing that to life. That's.
Well, I remember there was
crazy.
one pass Modric made. Yeah, it was in a video you had. It was an outside the boot pass first time.
guy.
Let me tell you, this guy Luka. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I never used to think this guy was that good at football. Obviously, you think he's good because.
Mate, is there a ghost in your
No,
house?
it's just
Hey,
it's
see Casper the Ghost. Hey, what's going on? What you doing, Casper?
Inshallah.
Hey, we need to bless. I've
ghost,
been fasting. What's going on?
Trust me.
Allah.
There's a ghost in there. But yeah, man like Modric. So you're filming the likes of Luka Modric, by the way. Let's get that in there.
I had been watching this guy on TV and think, why did they say this guy's so brazy? I know he's meant to be brazy, but what's so brazy about him? But when I saw him through my lens, bro. When I saw this guy through my lens, 600 mil, I said, no, this guy's a joke, bro. Nobody can get near this guy, bro. Because I'm seeing it how the players are seeing it. This guy has like 1 million seconds on the ball somehow. So fast. Everything is happening. Boom, 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 boom. But he's so calm. The touch is perfect. This is perfect. The drop of the shoulder. The guy's almost 40 years old. He's breezing past 20-year-olds. And this is when I realized, you just see the actual level. Like it's like, because I'm pitch side, it's like I'm on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Pitch side at the Bernabeu, by the way, people.
It's like,
Get that
it's
in
like I'm
there.
on the pitch.
So if you ain't gonna gas it, I gotta gas it for you, bro. At the Santiago Bernabeu, the Real
I haven't
Madrid.
done Bernabeu yet.
Where were you? Were you filming
Anfield.
Anfield?
I'll fucking take that still.
You've done
He was at the Bernabeu. Fuck
fucking
it.
take
You had the Juventus state. Listen, we've done things, man. I think it's important people actually understand how amazing this is going to be when you tell them how you became a cameraman. Because at the moment, you're a very advanced level of cameraman. You might not know this, but you really are, Johnny.
Me, I know.
Oh, you know, you're a very advanced level.
Renz. I know. Me, I know. Yeah. I know. I know. I have to. There's very few people in the world that are able to do what I do. To be honest, I just had to accept.
Oh, tell them.
Yeah, there we
I have
go.
to accept.
Talk the talk, fam.
That's
Tell
the
them.
thing. That's the niche of it. It's so beautiful, bro. So yeah, tell them how you became what you did in like the time frames. This is what makes it even brazier, in my opinion. The time frames.
The journey was a very difficult one. It was a very difficult.
Let's go to the beginning.
Very difficult.
Because I remember some of the complaints at the beginning. Allah.
It was a very difficult journey at the beginning. So how I initially started was, I started my first day at work after uni. I was working for a water company. Shout out Affinity Water, ex-employees, good place to work. But to be honest, even my first day, we were doing the training and I said, this is too boring. This cannot be my destiny at life. I cannot work 9 to 5 till I die. This is not my destiny. I can't do it. And then I said, I gotta do something. And at the time, this is when like YouTube football teams were just starting out. So I had been so inspired by Beatty Squad. They did a slip and slide challenge. And it was one of the best things I've ever seen. 'Cause I'd never seen just people with their friends just playing football. And then they started to do little matches. And I was like, it was like more than a breath of fresh air. It was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, I've been playing football all my life. I know a couple good people that I play. Me and my guys can ball out. I was like, you know what? Let me make this YouTube football team. I gotta go. We gotta go crazy. So I started to write down while everyone's doing the training. I'm just planning this YouTube, this journey. Okay, we can play this team. We can do this. I'm just planning all the journey. I'm like, okay, cool. Then maybe my first paycheck comes from this job, and then I invest in my first camera. I knew nothing about anything. So I thought cameras are like, you know, video so I had like a handheld
VCR thing.
It's Sony, but it flips out, and I thought, okay, this must be the way. So I bought a little tripod, got the guys together, got us all matching, like, you know, matching Nikes like you're playing at Power League or something. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, let's go. We make our first session, we film it. Everyone is bare excited. There's like 7 of us, so we're gonna do 5 and 7 aside. Yeah, we do the first thing. And then we do a nice football challenge, top corner, and it's done. And I was like, wait a minute, how does the video get made? I was like, wait a minute. What happens next?
You didn't think this
I
through.
didn't think this through.
You didn't think this
I didn't
through.
think this through. I was like, wait, how does? What happens next?
I said, I've got the footage now.
How does the YouTube thing?
Now what? Do I just plug it into the computer and it just goes, yeah?
And then I realized, wait, I had to make the video. And then this one I realized, I started to realize the people I film with or I play with, they're not gonna do this shit. They ain't gonna make this shit. So I said, okay, I think I have to make this video, bro. And then my mom had like a PC, and it had it's a window. Yeah. No. I had to buy the official thing, but I was a student at the time, so I got very cheap discount.
Good discount. Yeah.
But what's your processor called? 3, 5, and 7. What's it?
Intel Core.
My mom 7 is where you're like, okay, you can edit.
Right, yeah.
5 is 50-50.
3 fucked.
My mom had 3, bro.
It might have even been Pentium.
3.
It might not even be 3. I think it might have been Pentium.
Well, I tell you,
Because it goes Pentium, then 3, then 5, then 7. Pentium's the one before that, bro.
Jesus.
Dead.
it's like I was like trying to play PlayStation 3 and put it in the PlayStation 1. That's basically what it was.
It's terrible.
It was just not happening. It was just that. So it took me a week to make that video. I think I spent 40 hours editing that first video. And I made it. It was 7 minutes long. And I've never been so proud in my life. I was like, fucking hell. I put it up on YouTube. We got like 700 views. I was like, fucking, this is it. I made it. I made it out of the hood. Yes. Come on.
I said I made it out of the hood. Make it out of the hood,
People
man.
were fucking with it. So then we started to do more challenges. We started to do more. And I had to start to make more videos. I had to start make. And then over time, I started to realize, okay, my guys are not going to help out. My guys they're not willing to do this part. They're willing to play and do the football, but that's all they're willing to do.
Yeah.
So then we started to do matches. We started to win. And then we had another group of friends in our town. And then they started to get involved. And then all of a sudden we found ourselves with an 11-a-side team. And then all of a sudden we had a proper team. We had a proper YouTube team. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're in an official YouTube Footballers League. And we have with Arsenal Fan TV, DTFC, Turkish FC. These big teams, to me, they were like massive. But like, even to get to those avenues, I had to do a lot of things to get it. So like,
And what was the time frame from starting a team to getting into the
11?
YouTube League?
I say at least a year and a half or so.
All right,
a year and a half or so. Yeah, about a year and a half.
So you've just picked up a camera first time. You've had to fuck with some ancient computer to get your first video.
I'd bought a new computer by then. That's why I had to invest myself. I had to buy a new I'd bought a new computer because I couldn't go.
So that was after year 1.
Yeah, and I'd bought a new camera because one of my friends had told me, yo, Renz, the quality. I used to think, oh yeah, time. But he just kept getting on to me about quality. So I bought a new camera because someone crashed into me. So I used the I used the money to buy a camera.
Because you were actually hurt.
I was not hurt.
No.
Absolutely.
You were in pain. I'm
self-snitching. I'm self-snitching like YSL.
Listen,
all them people out there.
He's not right in the head, guys. He was in pain. This is trauma speaking right now. As his lawyer speaking, as HR.
I represent myself, thank you very much.
No. I represent you two whether you like it or not. Because me representing you two is also ensuring that I survive well as well. So he's in traumatic
sorry,
now.
guys.
It's a traumatic experience for him. Exactly, it's too tight.
Sorry,
he was actually hurt.
I was hurt, guys.
And he received a payout because he was hurt. Because his shoulder and his back and his head and trauma.
I think I even told them I wasn't hurt and they still gave me money. I'm quite sure I said I wasn't even hurt. They said, here's your money still. So I bought a camera.
CTE is affecting him. Don't listen to him. Concussion protocol.
But I bought the camera up, and then so we had a decent setup. And then I found I had to build these relationships though from scratch. So I would go to Rising Ballers. I'd go to their training camp myself on a Thursday afternoon after work to go and meet the coaches, to go and meet the guys, to film and build a relationship. And then that was our first big game, Rising Ballers. They gave us our first big game, bro. The whole of Hatfield turned up. So many people turned up. And then we scored an amazing goal against them. They slapped us. pull my hammy in about 10 seconds, then I had to go film. But we build that relationship. I would go to Arsenal fan TV versus this team to go and meet Robbie, to go and meet DT, to go and meet Troops, so I could build the relation, because I was like, I want to be a part of this. But I had to do it. I had to do it in my spare time. So this was the difficulty, and I was juggling work at the same time. And then maybe one day we played a football tournament, and we'd won the tournament. And then we had to take a group picture. And at the time, the camera I had, I was like, oh, this is only for videos. I don't know, I can take pictures. And then I took a picture, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is this looking so brazy? Magic. So why is it looking so brazy? So then I started to take every player's picture at the thing. And I was like, I didn't know this could take pictures as well. Shit. I didn't know what zooming in for a picture did. I was like, oh, so that's what happens when you zoom in and take a picture. I thought it was like a phone where it goes fucking shit. And I was like, whoa, the quality keeps the same? What? I was shocked. And then I started to edit the pictures. And then around this time, maybe this is, about a year or so, a year and a half, about 18 months after everything's happened, I had a girlfriend at the time. But she wasn't really fucking with the whole YouTube thing and this, because she lived quite a way. She lived in Wales, and I lived in around this area. And I would edit every single night. So I'd go to work and edit, and then we would call every single night. But there'll be sometimes when she's on the phone and I'm just editing, so I'm not really talking. So focused, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you're always busy. You don't have time for me. You live away and you can't even call me every day. I'm calling, but I'm working. This, and the third. This is third. So she wouldn't support so much. Sometimes she'll come, and then it will be so hard to gather the guys. So hard to gather them. And then 1 or 2 times, I'd have to go and film for 2 hours while she came to visit. And I remember this girl's face. It's like I killed her mum, bro. It's like I killed her mum.
Women do that, though.
It's like I shot her mum, because the time that she came, she was unhappy that I was investing in myself. She was unhappy. And then when we broke up, I said, I need to do something to distract myself, to focus my mind, or I'm gonna go crazy. So I just took this camera. By this time I had, what camera did I have? Yeah, still the same camera, and I just took it everywhere. If I go out with my friends, I took my camera, take everyone's picture, edit everyone's picture. If I go to my friend's barbecue, I took my camera. If I went to work, I took my camera. I took my camera everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Just taking pictures, doing video, taking pictures really. But then, obviously, because I started filming with the YouTube, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I really want to film. That was what I was doing. I was filming the man and play football. So I was like, you know what? I want to start learning how to video edit and shit like that. And then it was one of your friends, actually, Nathan, who gave me his first opportunity to film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I filmed. He had like an event where
artists would come.
Yeah, one of those events. So I was doing events. So I was working full time, running the Finesse FC football team full time, making the videos and doing the cameraman thing. I was dying, guys. I was dying. I was exploded. I had no time for anything apart from anything. And I was getting to a point where like we were making videos, but our YouTube videos were getting very good now. They were becoming 20-30 minute videos once a week. But then I have to go and do this shoot here. But then I have work. So then maybe one day I'll be like, okay, I have an event at night, so I'll change my shift to work late. And then what I'll do is I'll also change my early shift so I can work the late shift. So because I'm filming late, I can stay till 4 a.m. and then get to work at 11 and then finish and then go to my next. So I was doing everything. To put the pieces together in it. But then I started to get a bit better, more and more. And I just kept growing, really. Yeah, man, I just kept growing. And then...
When did you start doing music videos?
Yeah.
I almost forgot that part because I remember that part because I remember there There was a moment, yeah. There was a moment. I remember. There was a moment. I don't want to reveal it, but there was a moment that Johnny had, yeah, and he was just like, you know what? I ain't fucking with this no more. I'm doing this. I'm doing this, and I'm gonna do this. I'm not dealing with this no more. I don't think I remember this. I remember. Do you know why I remember this moment? So basically, obviously, Johnny's now working with the footballers and stuff. And you know, Renzwiththelenz. Man, like Renzwiththelenz is working with the ballers, doing his thing. Yeah. But I remember that he started. So after like this point in the story, like you're doing the night events or whatever, you started doing music videos as well. So I remember you were doing music videos, and I'd come over and I'd be like, "Oh, Johnny, what are you saying, man?" And he'd be like, "Oh, man." I'd be like, "Oh, bro, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm working on this video," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, it looks cool. I'm glad you think it looks cool, but." The person that I'm filming it for doesn't agree. They want me to change this, change that. But that doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. You're not meant to put that there. And I promise you, when I change it, they're going to come back and say, change it back. It took me 2 hours to change it.
They're going to say, change it back. It took me 3 hours to change it. They're going to tell me to change it back. They're going to tell me to change it back.
I remember this. And I remember vividly, yeah, there was one girl that he was filming a video for. She was like
Skinny
Lighty. Exactly. You remember her,
Nina fucking Marie, you still owe me my fucking money.
Oh, you see? Hey. So he was angry about the money's not being paid on time. And then she was making She never paid. She was making all these changes, right? And she kept asking for different changes. And she ain't even paid yet. So I remember Johnny was he was just furious, man. He was like, you know what? Man, fuck this, man. I don't want to work with these lot. I want to film footballers and I want to film lifestyle. I don't want to deal with these lot no more. And I remember him saying it vividly.
He literally just had enough.
I'm done with these lot, man. I just want to film ballers and just lifestyle, and I want to film and show me the Benzema videos and that guy that you mentioned.
I want to talk about.
And he was like, "Yeah, I just want to film these videos. I'm done with it. I'm just over with it." And I remember I was just laughing, like, "Yeah, I think this is maybe after we finished the pod or something or whatever."
Yeah, because I come to film my first lifestyle thing was your pod. I came and filmed you guys pod because I came to do an example to test out if I can film lifestyle.
At that place in Biggles.
Yeah,
Biggles way.
Io's house, bro. When the shoot podcast had it, and I come and did my first ever lifestyle shot ever.
A practice thing.
Yeah,
practice it, bro.
Yeah.
Practice. Cause I said, bro, I can't deal with these
man,
no more.
Become disillusioned with these clients. And there was another short Don as well that was making bare changes.
I think that's Joey Main.
And I can't remember. He was making bare changes. You were just getting vexed. So like, yeah, you just said, you know what? Fuck it. I remember this because it makes me proud when I think about like where you are now. Because I remember this guy was just like, I don't want to do this lot anymore. I'm filming ballers and lifestyle, and that's it. And I was just like, oh shit, he's really done out here, man. He's over it, bro.
He's actually done with them.
He's actually done with them. And lo and behold, he was done with them. But yeah, go on. After that,
so basically, I started going to music videos after what happened with the YouTube football team. In essence, is I was putting so much time. But no one else was giving back. Yeah,
I remember them as well.
I'd given so many opportunities for the guys. I was filming everything. I was dying for the team. I was dying for my shirt. This is the shirt, actually. This is the new kit.
Shirt.
We never played in this kit. We never played in this kit.
Exploded
we
before
never
that.
played. The team exploded before
they lost one game. They said
we were on like a 10-game winning streak. We were amazing. One of the best teams in YouTube football. We lost one game. Everyone just exploded. So we did that, and I said, you know what, guys? I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on the camera thing. Because you lot are giving everything. No one's helping.
You man aren't serious.
So I just stopped. And then, around that time, that's when I was balancing the football with doing music videos. Fucking hell. Guys. Artists, why, guys? Why? Why, artists? I have to ask why. Why do you want your cameramen to die? Why do you want your cameraman and camerawomen to die? Why? What did we do?
Do you know the thing I didn't get yet was the creative, because like I get it, if you're an artist you want things done a specific way, right? But you see like the big artists, they have like a team of people that say, look, but we're gonna do it this way. As a cameraman, you know what looks good.
You think that sorry to cut you. You think that
Okay.
But I'm learning that's not the case.
Okay.
It even can be more the artist at certain points. Like even if the man, I don't want to speak on specific situations, but like even if the management are saying like, yo, this is calm.
Yeah.
Sometimes the artist, like let me give you an example. Yeah, I did a shoot for this guy called Nathan Dorr in it. He's like a DJ, and he makes like tracks and stuff, right? House music and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. I told him, yo, we need to film something. We need to film this particular scene. We need to do it, right? Mm-hmm. And you would think, at the time, I was the creative director. Like you think, okay, days come, he's directing me to do all these things. Last little bit, I'm gonna do it. He didn't want to do it, bruv. He didn't want to do it. I'm telling you, talent, bruv. They talk talent, artists. Sometimes they just don't want to do it. He did it. Guess what was the best stats video he's ever done? That video that I told him to do.
That's what I'm trying to say. But
what I'm saying to you is, you would think that's how they would think with a massive team around them and experts in the field. It's not like that at all.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, through my experience, what I began to understand, and I actually started to understand this way after I stopped doing music videos, and I started to understand a little bit more from the perspective of the artist as to why there's so much stress and tenuism with their changes and their videos. Because for an artist, they maybe will be investing. They gotta do the cameraman, £300 to £500. Nowadays it's 500, probably more. Maybe they have a light guy, £300. Model, £200. Cars, £300 to £500 on the day. Upload to Link Up TV, £300. Drip for the day, £200. They're buying designer, £1,000. So
we're looking at 3-4 bags.
For them, they are looking at an investment of the video, which is minimum 1,000 to a couple of thousands. For them, most artists, they're working full time, bro. They're working full time. So they've saved 3, 4, 5 months to put in this studio time, £150 to get the song done. So this is all the money that they saved into this one thing that, to them, this song has to blow up because this needs to change their life.
Yeah.
They need it to change their life. So for them, it's like, I need this to be more than perfect, because it's like, it's making a music video is a gamble, because if you get 10,000 views, it's a waste of time. Why? Unless you have money that you're happy to get 10,000, 15, 50, 100,000, build. Most artists don't want to wait, and they can't wait because it's too expensive. So it's like, I need to score from this 35-yard free kick. It's the 90th minute. I need this to be perfect. So that's why they're saying, bro, I like this, but can we do this to add it more? Oh, I like that. They're trying to add as much. They're trying to cram everything, every effect, everything in this small investment because they need it to change their life. This is everything to them. It's everything to them, and they've entrusted it to me, the cameraman, to come out exactly how they want.
Okay.
So when they see a video, and as well as that, they don't understand logistics. So when they see a video, they will send an example of Heady One video, Tion Wayne, I wanted my video like this. Okay, that's a 100k video. That's 50k. You don't have that. You have £500. I physically cannot make that. They don't understand what goes in behind. They don't understand most of the time it's robots that are doing this video now, and they have green screen, and they get a massive the Hollywood
VFX,
Hollywood VHF guy to do it. But they say, oh Lorenzo, do all. That's what they're telling me. Lorenzo, do everything.
Hawaiian,
do everything. Yeah, and I said,
feed 1,000 people with one fish.
Trust me.
I said, I can't. But it was music videos. Let me tell you, music videos. Wait, that was like military school. Like that was like, what's that? The hardest army in the world. What's that thing called?
The
SAS. Navy. That was like Navy.
SAS, yeah.
That was like Navy SEAL school for me, you know, because after doing music videos, there's almost nothing I have encountered since that I couldn't handle, which came from my experience of dealing with everything that could go wrong with music videos. So it was that year or two of just, it was 2 or 3 of just
learning your craft, innit?
Yeah, holding and mastering my craft. Do you know what I'm saying?
Editing.
You get, and I learned so many things that I just had to learn, and you know what I'm saying. I was completely one man for all of it, so I was doing multiple people's jobs in it, so I just crammed it all in, bro. So Benzema is the first player that started doing lifestyle. And then what he started to do, he was posting these holiday videos where he was going to Dubai and here, LA, and he was just looking like the coolest man in the world, like something no one has ever seen. Like, and his cameraman is the best cameraman. He's the best cameraman in the world. He's the best cameraman in the world. The best lifestyle player in the world. The coolest. Boom. Just made magic. And then he started to upload to YouTube vlogs. This guy was uploading vlogs to YouTube. He was like, yes, guys, today I'm playing against Barcelona. I'm going to go to training, train with Ronaldo, train with here. Let's go
I didn't know he did vlogs.
He does vlogs.
I need to go watch them,
They went to the Real Madrid. You're going to he goes, come with me. He shows you his fucking brazy house, goes in a fucking brazy song, brazy car. He's promoting his video with only his boy's music. So his boy makes music and he only puts his boy's music, the same guy, every single video, same Big Ben official, bro. Big Ben, bro. Fucking hearing bangers, bro. No copyright, no nothing. All his own personal content, bro. Goes to the Real Madrid changing room, chaining ground, looking like some brazy thing out of that fucking Matrix. No one's ever seen this before because no one has access to Real Madrid.
Definitely not in Europe.
Not in Europe.
In Europe, definitely not. In America, possibly. But
he's showing him footage of him training with the man them because his cameraman's feeling it. Carlo's there. Then he goes, yeah, guys, good session. Now time for the game. He's in the stadium, and then his cameraman is from here filming him play the game, bro. And he said, "Oh, good game, guys. We lost this one. Now Man City in the Champions League semi-final." I'm like,
different.
What the fuck is this? You're just seeing the most amazing life, a style of video which I never seen before. It was just, it's so smooth, so so cool and collected that it's like your eyes is just watching it's like watching Messi play football. In terms, it's just so beautiful. Like everything the cameraman was doing, and I was just like, I need to be doing this. This is what I have to do. This is my destiny to be doing this. So I started to study everything about Benzema. That's when I started to realize he was doing lifestyle since 2014. Before it,
what was the thing?
So he's been doing
in the trenches.
this.
He's been doing trenches.
Trench
So that's 9 years now. You're seeing your favorite baller been posting pictures for 1 year. He's been doing it for 9 years, mate. How about that? I've seen his cameraman be filming. He had YouTube videos from 12 to 15 years ago. So this guy has 15 years experience. So it was not an easy journey for him to get where he was today. He's not. And he started to post so many things that 433 made a video about the cameraman. How did you come up? Where did you grow up? He was doing him. He was doing Husam Awa. He was doing Marcus Thuram. I was like, what the fuck? Then I started to realize Benzema has two cameramen. He has Miraj and he has Lamouf. So wherever he needs, maybe this guy's not available. So he goes for this guy. I was like, this guy's amazing, bro. This guy's amazing. So then at this time I started to do vlogs for somebody. He was a barber. Amir. And he was paying me chump change for maybe like £80 for a 25-minute video, basically. That's what it equivalated because I ended up giving him so much work. But I started to practice and learn this style of my lifestyle.
So you pretty much did an internship.
So I basically did an intern. And to be honest, through Amir and whatnot, I started to meet some good people because he's a very high level barber. So I started to meet a lot of people. And to be honest, I happily agreed to do the thing at the beginning because we both didn't know how it was going to go. But then it became sort of too much work. And I said, okay, Amir, for this amount.
Not worth it.
I'm working like a slave. I was literally working like a slave. Like actually like a slave to get these videos done weekly for what was such a small amount. But again, another great amount of experience and meeting people, making connects, doing this, practicing the style. Do you know what I mean? Putting the practice what I'm watching into preach. And then I was starting to meet a few footballers like this. And then I'd go to work in the barbershop. So from there, I'd start to meet footballers. Some of the footballers. Big shout out to Justin. Without Justin, I would not be where I am. Big shout. Justin works with me. He's like the boss, Just Cuts. So I started to meet this footballer and this footballer. They start to like my personality because we're in the shop. Oh, what's your snap? What's your snap? What's your Instagram? Blah, blah, blah. So we exchange content because I'm with the player personally. I'm personally with them. You know what I mean? I started to go like that. And then also during lockdown, I forgot to mention, I just said to one of my friends, Ryan, I want to record playing football. So then I just asked him to come and do some session with me, and I started to learn the technique of how to film football. So I had already been practicing that, and I knew I could do it because I started filming. That's how I started. I started from filming football. So for me, it was just a 360 back to where I started from anyways. But I just wanted to refine that craft and whatnot. So then I knew when the time is right, I can offer this service. When the time is right and I have the connects, I can offer that. So then for making the connects in this, one footballer said, "Oh, bro, it's my birthday. Or it's my brother's birthday." Shout out Kane and Marcel, my guys. He said, "Oh, it's my brother's birthday. Can you come and take pictures for us?" I fucking jumped at the opportunity. Fucking jumped at up and said, "Yeah, £50, no problem. Chump change." I said, "Yeah, no problem for me." I went and rented a flash because I never used a flash before. I never knew flash photography. But I said, fuck me, I gotta learn. I gotta learn. Took the flash, started taking pictures with them, bam, bam, bam. But then this is what it is. When you go and film for the 2 people, they are with 10 people. So then you become ingrained with 10 people.
You take pictures of them.
10 people. So instead of me filming for 2 people, 2 people's cameraman, I'm 10 people's cameraman. I'm for all of them, I'm Renzwiththelenz. So I add all of their social medias, and I make a package for all of them. I give you 50 pictures. I give you 50 pictures. I go out my way to give them all separate packages, as opposed to just give them all one link. You know, I make it personal for you. That's
smart.
For you. This is for you. This is for you. And then from there, I become their friend. Their mate. Yo, Renz, we speak on here. And then from there, the relationship is there. And then this footballer, he'll post on Instagram. One other footballer will follow me. They say, "Oh, it's my birthday." Boom. I go and do that. Build.
And you know how locker room talk is. They'll be at the locker room. They were like, "Oh shit, what are you saying? That picture you posted the other day was sick. Who did that for you?" "Oh, Renzwiththelenz."
Start from nowhere. I start from nowhere.
It was interesting though.
Nowhere.
What I said, the first thing I said, was the niche thing, because obviously you saw Benzema doing it, and in a way you clocked, there's no one in the UK doing this.
That's what I said.
There's no one in the UK doing this. Because obviously, I remember the first Benzema video I saw, was on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter, and I think I sent it to you, and you're like, "I've already seen this, Mike. Like, I've been seeing this." I remember I was like, "Bro, this is crazy." And then because I remember before you told me you wanted to do lifestyle for footballers, and I thought you just wanted to do football videos, and then I clocked on that you're like, "This is what I want to do for the UK," and I clocked. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, Renz, like that's doable." So then when you started doing it, you're literally the first person doing it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not the first, of course, because
as
I became there have some very good people. Kieran C. Fours. Shout out shots by fucking Cause, my fucking guy, you know. There's Stephen Halliwell. These guys are there. But it's a few, man. There's a few of us. There's so few. And it's a whole country. And they only use 4 or 5 of us. They only use 4 or 5 of us. So you know what I'm saying? And now we are authenticated because we've brought the results of years of hard work. So everybody knows they will come to most likely one of us, you know. So that's how I got into the football.
So there was obviously you got into the football. There was an inflection point where you said, "You know what? I'm doing so well with this football thing and this music videos thing. I ain't sure about this job anymore." What was that moment like?
So whilst all of this is happening, I'm still working my full-time job at a water company.
It's a mad thing when you think about it.
So I was just working, but
ballers by day, taps by day,
technicians,
ballers by night.
Technicians. What, mate? Fucking hell, mate. Got no water.
Oh yeah, I just remembered that funny. Hey, tell that funny story by the way. Just a side story.
The one
that didn't know. The one that I don't want to say it, but the one that didn't know what you were. Tell that story. That's funny. Jokes.
I don't work there anymore, so I can say there with words. I'm sorry. I maybe blur the name, but I don't give flying monkeys. I do. Yeah. So one of my technicians at my work, me and him just had a connection. Like we just had a connection for some reason. We We were just boys, like you would we'll call him or speak on the phone for 20, 30 minutes, chopping up about life. And then obviously I'd got the job during lockdown, so like there was no chance to ever meet him anyways. By the time I'd come to the office, tennis was always out and about, but I remember just one time we were discussing, and then he said something about, I can't remember, he just said like not a racist comment, but he said something that insinuated, like he was referring to like a black person or something.
But
like,
he didn't say it
but he said it like I was white, if you know what I mean. And I was like, oh, Dale, do you not know I was black? I was like, oh really, man? So I was speaking to this guy for like...
I think it was BLM. I think it was something to do with BLM.
Yeah, something to do with... He was like, see that Black Lives Matter thing? I'm not quite sure about it. I was like, oh, you sure, mate? I'm black, actually. That's exactly what it was. I was like, see that BLM thing? I'm not quite sure about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm black myself, so I kind of see where they're coming from. That's exactly what happens. I was like, I kind of see what... And this is when George Floyd was just strangled. He'd just been strangled.
Oh, shit. So he shot
right in the height of it.
So it was like, oh.
I made a mistake there.
It wasn't a mistake.
He probably thought you were going to go to HR, bro.
Nah, because he didn't mean it at all in that manner. But like, it was just so funny that we've been speaking like every day for like a year, and he just had no idea I was black.
No idea you were black.
And I don't speak like really. I had a work voice, but I would still think you can tell I'm. Oh yeah, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I don't sound too geezerish. I think when I put all my work voice.
Man, put too much Cockney in there, bro.
I think I put a bit too much Cockney in there. You know what I mean, for the lad there, mate. So
I had no idea.
I think I put too much right there, mate. Like, damn, mate, you good there, mate? Yeah. So
it would have been good to see his face though, just to see his reaction. Man was like,
"What a good guy, man."
You black?
That was so funny, man.
Jesus Christ! It's like BLM.
I didn't know that, mate. So what had happened is, like, I was just getting too busy, and in my head, I knew that I didn't give a flying monkeys about this job. My mom and parents,
water job.
Yeah, my parents were obviously still like, you need to work this water job. You still need to work full time. I was ready to quit. Like, if it was up to me, I would have quit. I would have quit and just focused on camera. But my mom was like, you need that stable income. And to be fair, me, I would have taken the risk. But my parents said, you need that steady income. You need it. So what was happening is my performance at work was going down because I didn't care. I'd go on my lunch break, I'd go on my tea break, 10 minutes, tea break, I'm editing pictures. 1 hour lunch break, I'm editing pictures. Everybody can see this guy just cares about what he's doing. Like, I'm on the phone, but I'm not. Sometimes, to be honest, I don't work there anymore. I'd like when I was filming with that barber, one day at work, I took my laptop and I took it with me while I was filming with him. So I'll be filming and being at work. I'd be signing, not doing any work. So I was taking every liberty I could possibly take, switching shifts every second because it clashes with a shoot and this and this. Then it started to happen that people started to ask me to go abroad for a shift, and it was sometimes people ask so last minute, yo Renz, what you say next week? I'm like, bro, I need to book annual leave, bro. But then my manager was very understanding, so she let me go. I managed to go to Dubai first time, unbelievable. France, Marbella, in like the space of 2 weeks. I never filmed abroad, and in like 2 weeks, I managed to film 3 or 4 locations. And then it was just becoming that time at work. Everyone was like,
he's gone.
This guy's going.
Yeah,
this guy's going. This guy's going. And I think for me, I was very proud because when people leave their work, often it's to go to an industry where, yes, it may be a higher paying job or a better paying job, but it's not a job that they truly love or have a passion for. Like, I was very proud because I had started doing this, what was a hobby, while I started working at this company, and I managed to work so hard and managed to get good at it enough that I was able to leave to do what I love and do what my passion is. And I know to this day, there's people in that fucking company that still fucking think this lucky motherfucker, that fucking motherfucker, the Renz left to do what he loves, and I'm still fucking sat in my office, mate. So I'm the first and the only person in that company that I know that's left to do what they set out to do in their life. So
do you know what it is? I remember sitting down one time, and obviously you were doing the camera work, and there was one geezer who was like, "Oh really? That's what you want to do?" And like he was like, "That's a bit risky, like, you know what I mean? Like, is there money in that kind of thing?" And I remember I was there, I was like, "No, mate, like he's fucking good at it. Like, watch, he's gonna make it happen."
Yeah, we went to the same place.
Yeah, we went to the same place. I was like, it's gonna happen. It was in the dining hall. I remember I was like, "No, watch, he's gonna make it happen." And then obviously, a while ago, we were talking. He was like, "How's Renz doing?" And I was like, he was at the World Cup final. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I was there.
He was at the Champions League final. Oh what?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
He did it for free. Didn't have to pay for the thing. He's
They
there
paid me.
working.
They paid me.
They paid him to
paid
be
me
there.
to go there.
And I was like, bro, this is the thing when, like, it's not that when you tell someone you want to do something, yeah, I get like the idea of like being like, okay, good on you, like you do your thing, but wording your, I don't know, dismay for it, or wording like you saying that's not a good idea for them, like, I don't know, especially if it's a passion thing. Like, do you know those kind of things when people tell you like, I want to travel the world? They're like, nah, don't do that, mate. And you're like, well, why would you say negatively about something?
Yeah,
I think that's a very British thing as well, unfortunately.
I think it is.
Because in like, for example, in the workplace, right, in the UK, America's like a meritocracy in it, whereas the UK, yeah, you can bust your ass, work hard, and they'll just expect you to be like, okay, good, well done, but like they don't, like if you try and demand a pay rise or whatever, they're just looking at you like you're crazy. In America, it's more like dream big, you can do it big. Everyone's big dreams, right? And it's like, okay, if you put in the work and do the time, they're more likely. It's a meritocracy over there. They're gonna reward you for your work. But I think here, like, I don't know why, it's almost like crabs in a barrel mindset, yeah. And then it's like the ones that are at the top know that they're the crabs outside the barrel, and they're just like, you lot stay in the barrel, and like, how dare you demand more money, or how dare you want to think that living, putting in extra hours and working hard is something should permit you to get more money. How dare you? Or even down to the houses, bruv. Look at how houses are built in the UK. Why are they so boxy and small? Can anyone explain that to me? Can anyone explain that to me? Because in America, for the same money, you can go get some massive house with a massive garden. All the bedrooms are. It's just a UK. Though. Yeah, I know.
I get you mean.
It's a mentality.
Like, the idea of like a semi-detached house. Like even the idea of a
why would you
house.
ever want that?
Yeah.
Why?
I get what you mean? Like in America,
Sardines,
there's no such
bro.
thing. It's just detached.
If you just
or attached. Why semi-detached?
Yeah, you see that attached or attached. Well, I mean, even like for the price you get a semi-detached house in the UK, you get a detached house, 4-bed, big yard, boom.
But I don't know what it is. UK is something about UK and just like this mindset of like even let's take it to the footballers, right? Yeah, you're saying how, for example, a lot of the footballers, like, this was the first time anyone in the UK started to do something like this. Yeah. One of the reasons why is because if you even try and broaden your horizons outside of football in this country,
they talk you down.
He's not focused. He's terrible. He's a bad influence. He's a bad egg. I remember when freaking Graham Souness was talking about why does Jerome Boateng have 500 pairs of trainers? And in my head I was thinking, if my man likes trainers, what's your business? Just because he ain't in the pub.
What's that got to do with ball?
He ain't in the pub, yeah, down boozers, freaking.
He's low when allowed one hobby.
Freaking down in beer like the lads back in the day. Just because he ain't doing what you want to do. He's distracted. He's distracted. Look at his haircut. Let's not get me started on Pogba.
Hey, no, get him started.
Don't get me started on Pogba.
Get him started.
One young fade. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember there's a game, they'll literally lose 1-0. 1-0 will be like a Maguire own goal. He'll be like, Maguire scored their own goal. But Pogba's fade.
But the haircut.
Pogba's fade distracted Maguire.
Do you remember when he had the blue streak in his head? He had the blue streak and he was playing Man City, yeah? And they were ready to murder him.
Before the game started.
They were ready to murder him. And then what happened? He scored 2 goals. Shut up, man. Shut up, you idiots.
Why has he got blue? Like he's playing for Man City. because he got blue, like he played for Man City. He's just goading the team. He's goading Man City to play harder and goading his own fans
I think
to go against him.
Why? The commentators are like, they're hitting. I think he's hitting at a transfer here. I think he wants to move. I think he wants to move to Man City.
Then he's got 2 goals in the last 5 minutes.
Not that maybe he plays for France. Fucking hell, man. But yeah, like, it's just, I don't know.
But then Phil Foden does it and they're like, oh my God, look at the trim. He has this barber and this barber. Crazy.
Phil Foden, Jack Grealish. Hey, shout out to them, man. I love them, man, innit? Like, it's not them, it's the media, innit? And it's, again,
perception.
Mentality, UK, small.
Perception.
Do what it says on the tin. Run still things, innit? Do what it says on the tin. Don't think outside the box. Don't do it. It's just I don't get it, bruv. It's crazy. Don't this negative talk and this UK. I don't know, man. It's just sometimes it gets to me. I'm just like, bruv, what's wrong with you lot? Like,
you have to try and not let it get to you.
The other day I looked at Facebook, right, and I was seeing like one of my like good friends from back in the day, and I just looked at him and I was like, bruv, did you not ever like dream big? You're happy with your life as it is like this? I don't know if it's me just being vain or facetious, but I'm looking at mine and I'm just like, oh, bruv, is this? Are you happy with this?
Well, some people it's very difficult for them to see anything other. So like to see growth or see success, maybe they've had no father figure, maybe their environment has never allowed them to see success. So for what you can see, if I run hard, I can get there. To them, in their mind is, I've never seen anyone around me be able to achieve that. Why will I be able to?
I don't know. I just feel like I just see some people and it just looks like their life is already over. They've kind of like got
given up. They've given up.
They've kind of like got a yard kind of that maybe they're renting out, or hopefully they've paid for. They've got like maybe a young child, girlfriend.
They're happy with the stability,
and it's just like, okay, they've hit there, and it just looks like
this is it.
Looks like, yep, this is me.
There was one thing Johnny said to me. Renz said to me. Yeah,
timing.
We got 2 minutes. It's okay, cool. Yeah. Something he said to me. Yeah, in regards to like it was like the normal life. Yeah, like the normal life. I remember when I was talking to my ex. Yeah, like she just wanted like a simple life of just boom, boom, boom happiness. I was like, cool, that's there. But I'm like, I don't know if I want that.
Nigga, that's dead.
Like, I listen, I know I don't want to work a 9 to 5 forever. I know this. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 forever. Maybe I know this.
They can't see past. They don't see. They see in the movies. They see on TV show. They don't see the connection over how they can do it. Or they don't. Maybe they don't want it. Maybe they don't want this life. They say, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. This is my level.
Even the concept,
because there's levels to life. To be honest,
the concept of 9 to 5. Yeah, it's not that you don't want to work, and it's not that you don't want to put in the work. But I'd rather work. I'm happy at my job now, innit? Like I like my job now. But like what I'm saying is like you'd rather put 10 hours or even crazy hours, like 15 hours into your passion, own shit, than put 10 hours into someone else's shit.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Because that's when you're working a quote unquote 9 to 5. That's what you're doing pretty much.
Yeah.
Or you'd rather be working towards something that you feel like you're gonna get ownership for, or you're gonna get some kind of fulfillment or benefit from. And I just feel like I guess, you know, I'm thankful to God that I'm in the position where like I can pursue, you know, my, I guess, goals and passions and have the ambition or whatever. Obviously you've met some great people through, I guess, your new occupation after making the important decision to go full time with it.
Not even I just got the offer. I got offered.
You got offer. Okay, so what was the offer?
So I had worked Champions League final with my employers. Very funny. It's a good story actually to show some destiny, because I also like a bit of destiny, man. Like not luck. So
you've left the water company at this time?
No. I was working it, and I'm in Paris because I have a big love for Paris. Like my friends, a lot of friends there.
I'm there for the Vavavoom boy, bro.
Aubervilliers, Oba. The Castle Montres. I was there with my guy, Don Guapo. Shout out Guapo. I was at his house watching the Champions League semi-final, 2-1 to City, and then 90 minutes, and then is it Benzema that gets the equaliser? It's Benzema that gets the equaliser.
Yeah.
And as soon as he got the equaliser, I was like, I'm coming back for the final. I just said, I'm coming back for the final because they're about to win this game. So I book a ticket. I want a train ticket. I asked Hakeem, yo, can you book me a ticket for the final? I want it right now.
Yeah.
Extra time or last minute, they score again.
Where'd you
3-2. They win. So they're coming. I already knew I'm coming. And then, like, just as the game's ending, I get a message from this guy who has been fucking with me for a long time. Shout out Zonda. Zonda's the England cameraman. He's the guy that does all the... So when you see England do training sessions, he's the guy that films it. Like, he's been fucking with my thing for a long time, innit? And there'd been many times like we tried to work. Like, he's always like, I'm gonna bring you on, I'm gonna help you. Like, I'm gonna try and bring something for you. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, they
love people like that.
Yeah, what a guy. Honestly, this guy, what a guy. Everyone knows him. Like, there've been times where I tried to film for him. So one time, I tried to film for him with a drone, and the drone got disconnected and lost in the air.
I mean, was that in Wembley or something?
Yeah, it was in Fulham, but we were flying by like a helicopter place, so the plane got disconnected. Now I don't understand more about drones. I know that they disconnected the signal, so the drone got lost.
Oh, okay.
There was another time where I'd filmed something for an artist, and like, no matter how many edits I did, I think I did like 7 versions, they just hated the work. They just hated it. He didn't hate it, of course, but he just, sometimes it's happened. So there've been times where he's even seen I've tried to go out of my way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, the drone, when I was meant to make money, I ended up having to lose £1,000 because I lost the drone. And it wasn't mine, it was someone I borrowed it from. But so I had to pay straight away. I had to pay the money. So, yeah, he was like, one day I'm going to bring something for you. And he just said, at this time, he was like, yo, bro, do you know any camera people from France? There's like an opportunity for someone to film in the Champions League final for something. And I was like, yo, because I know so many people from France. I know even the camera people. So I had a guy that filmed. And I sent him his page and whatnot. And he was just like, you know what? I don't really like his work too much. So I was like, no, don't worry. He's going to do a good job. I'm going to be there with him. I've already booked my ticket to come for the final anyway. I'm going to give him my camera because he was like, what equipment does he have? He knows man. I said, he's going to give him my camera, give him this, give him that. And I was like, wait a minute, bro. And I messaged the guy. I started messaging, yo, bro, I've got this opportunity for you. And then he's like, yo, bro, if you're going to be there, you might as well just do it, you know. He's from Birmingham. He's like, yeah. So he's like, you might as well just do it yourself, big man. And I was like, when I tell you, I stopped messaging that guy. delete. Backspace. The way he was messaging me, question mark. Yo, bro, I stopped replying.
Oh, you already told me you had an opportunity.
Yeah, I already. But I just had to
unsent.
It was really seen. I just stopped replying.
Block on the Facebook, block on the Instagram, block.
I said, I'm a fucking winner. I'm taking that. I'm fucking taking that.
I said, nah, fam.
So, because what it was is they wanted someone specifically from France because like around that time there was a lot of travel and accommodation which was going to be very expensive to try and fly someone in.
But you already had people then.
Because I was going to stay at my boy Guapo's house anyway. No accommodation price. And I'd already booked my Euro travel already straight away. I'd already done that. So I was already guaranteed there's no problems with that type of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, it was just the perfect timing. So then he put me in touch with these guys who are now my current CEOs. Shout out Mark and Paul, serious guys. Shout out Entourage Sport, that's where I work. Wonderful place. Yeah, so obviously the shoot ended up happening. It was basically to film for Roberto Carlos for the Champions League for like 3 days, innit? So I would be just following him like and creating content that's making the content for it. So I basically did that, and obviously through all my experience and whatnot, I was able to deliver. Like, and and then like the final day, it was so magic. Like after all the work, like I'm in the hotel room with my CEOs now, Mark and Paul, and then Paul, like he had like 6 Champions League tickets. And they're like, oh, who should we take this one? And then they'll have an office. I'm like, oh, someone's offered me 5K for this. Someone's offered me 6K for that. 4K. So they had like 25K just in tickets right there. And in my head, I was like, alleged. But I was like, sure, no one person I would like. But like, when I heard the price, I was like, okay, Dree. I understand. I said, I'm going over Villiers. I'm going watching over Villiers. And then like after that, he just went, yo, Lorenzo, do you want to go to the Champions League final? That's the message. Yo, do you want to go to the Champions League final? And we always still talk about this day because the way I just screamed because after being the week I was with Roberto Carlos, the whole like there's starstruck and there's more than starstruck. And when I first saw Roberto and I got in a V class, I was like, I'm in a car, and I tried to see. I was like, I'm in a car for Roberto Carlos. What the fuck is
legend?
I was just like, what's happening? What's happening?
The greatest left back of all time.
This isn't making sense. This happened. Amazing. They took me to the Champions League hotel, the official hotel. Every legend and their mum was there, bro. Luis Figo, bro. Oh my God. I can't even, Patrick Clark, everyone was there. That was Champions League. It was like 10 people there. You'd be like, I've only seen you on Premier League Legends or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Champions League Legends. And I was just like,
man packed you on FIFA.
I was like, legend packs. Yeah, legend packs. I was just like, I couldn't, and they were just standing right there next to me. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I was just like, who are these guys, bro? I was like, who they got me to work for? I was like, what the flip? And then they just gave me a Champions League ticket and they said it cost 5K. I was like,
just have it.
Just have it like that. I was like, what's going on, bro? So I went to the game and like managed to go with the Real Madrid Ultras, like so close because basically they had given me what would have been Roberto Carlos's family ticket. So it was amazing seats. Like I was so close. And I was just like, I just had the best time. I went by myself, bought myself a Real Madrid shirt at the stadium. Obviously, they won the final as well. Oh, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable, you know. Then obviously went back to work for like a month or so. Then maybe like a month or so later, one of the CEOs, Mark, just called me. I was like, yo, Renz. So, how's the water life going? I was like, yeah, it's all right.
Man said chalky.
Chalky. How's about fancy come and work for us full time? I said, hell
yeah.
Yes. I said, hell
yeah.
I said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then, yeah, I obviously started to work with Entourage from there.
You're a nice guy, you know. You didn't do what Mike would have done. Mike would have gone into the office.
No chair.
And then it was so funny the way I handed in my P45 was like obviously I had been traveling so much, and then I was like, I went to my manager at the time. I was like, oh, would you mind if I just have a minute with you? And we went in, and she was like, oh Lorenzo, what's this? It's like you're gonna hand in your P45 or something. I was like, and I handed her my P45, and then she was like, oh my God. She was like, she's like,
Just supportive,
because everyone knows why I'm leaving, because I'm gonna do my filming. They already knew, they all believed in me and all of this good stuff. So then transitioned, and then I started to work with Entourage Sport, you know.
First of all, World Cup though. Congratulations, working the World Cup.
Qatar.
Qatar. Great, man.
Massive, huge.
Another level of life, man. Changed my life again. So yeah, obviously, before that, luckily, I managed to go film for Mike Tyson as well. We had a shoot with Mike Tyson, which was amazing in LA.
Iron Mike.
So it took me 1 month after there. So I went there to film with him. It was just like amazing. Great content, great work. Everything was amazing. Me and Rob had my guy Rob that works. What a legend. One of the best commercial agents in the bloody world, that guy is. Yeah, let me tell you about that. But yeah, and then I was hearing a lot of talk about the World Cup, Qatar, etc. And I was thinking, I think maybe they want me to go. I was thinking, someone's gonna need to film this stuff.
Yeah, you were like, I think I'm gonna go, guys.
And that's my job. I'm head of content. I gotta do something there. I remember one day the guys brought me and Rob and my CEO was just like, yo, Renz, how you feeling? Like, so yeah, fancy about going to Qatar for 32 days? I was like, yep. I was like, yep.
Tell me twice.
And I was like, fuck, it's happening, bro. But like, it was one of those things. It was so surreal. Like, again, like, I didn't take it in because a lot of stuff that's happening. Like, I worked so many music videos and so many things where so many cancellations. All my life of working out, there's so many big shoots that I was maybe gonna do that I thought this is gonna change my life. And always got cancelled. So like, when people were telling me good news, I would struggle to take it in because I'd had so many times of failure that like I would never believe until I got there. So like, even when I was filming my first footballer, I never thought it was gonna happen until I was there with the camera. So I would never ever get excited. I said Marcel and Kane, my guys.
Cool.
They're nice players, bro. Big, great players, yo. And then so that's my belief for a shoot, which is I never believe it's happening until I was there. So it was like one day till I was going, and I barely told many people. And I remember like I'd gone to play football at my local place, and I was like, yo, guys, play me Friday. I said, yo, guys, I'm off. And then people said, what do you mean you're off? I was like, yeah, I'm gone. And then my guy Dennis said, bro, this guy's got Qatar for home. This guy's got Qatar for home. And everyone was like, what the fuck you going? And I had like no excitement on my face. But that's because in my head, I was like, something can still go wrong. I'm not there yet. I'm not there. So it wasn't until the night I'm packing. And then Dennis like, bro, you know you're going to Qatar. And then one of my other colleagues, Fabian, bro, the best guy in the world. But this guy's amazing. And then he started to explain to me like, bro, can I play the voice note? If I play, I have to play this voice note. This is what made me realize, okay, so we're doing something, something crazy. Let me find these voice messages. I think it's, okay, December. It's these.
Man, the thing is, the only issue for us is until you get to the airport that we are like ordinary people. Once you get to the airport, we are VIP. We are FIFA guests. So, man, you just look for business class. No queues, nobody hassling us, you know. We just keep going. We just relax in the lounge. And then in the lounge, you're going to meet me. I'm going to be there drinking some champagne, waiting for you, my man. Okay? Man, once you reach the airport, you are not Jonathan anymore. You are not Lorenzo anymore. You are Brazy.
I have converted everyone in my work.
I see you tomorrow, my brother. Take a good night rest and see you in the morning, okay?
So when he started to explain me, he started to basically explain like, bro, we're not just going to the World Cup. We're guests of FIFA, bro. FIFA are treating us to the World Cup. We're guests with them. And I was like, what the flip does that mean? That means when you arrive in Qatar, there's a massive sign that says your name on it, VIP FIFA guests. That's what it means. As soon as I land, I see VIP FIFA World Cup guests with my name on it. I was like, yo, what? Here. No. I don't think I've ever been so gassed in my life. I was like, what kind of... I just knew I've like completed life. I was like, what else could I ever... With a flip. Like, what else could I... And it was that moment of, I'm really here. Like, a flip. And then me and Fabian, we had an apartment basically there where most of our colleagues stayed in the FIFA hotel, the Fairmont 6-star hotel, bro. I didn't know there's such a thing.
Wow, 6 stars.
6-star, bro.
I think they just made that.
6-star hotel, bro. There's a floating football pitch in the background. Like, oh my god, you go like. So we had to be honest, me and Fabian, we had to find our way around it because everyone else in the hotel. We had to find our way around Qatar and maneuver, and then we managed to build like nice relationship from that, innit? But then you go in there, you're just chilling, and like day 2, because John Terry signed to our agency. I'd met him. Had I met him before? I think I'd met him once before. I'd done a shoot with him before. Nice. And then he had to go work because he was doing some work out there. And then like I was just eating dinner upstairs, and then John comes and said, "Oh, hello," and he was like, oh, mate, do you mind if I have dinner with you, mate? Day 2, I'm like, yo.
Man, John Terry just asked you mind if we just catch
John Terry just asked me to have dinner. You know what I mean? After. Oh, and I'm just chopping her about, like, he's asked me, like, the way you lot asked me about how I started cameraman.
Yeah.
I told John Terry the same story. I couldn't, unbelievable. What's happening, bro? What's happening? I told me some things, like his career. We talked about his career. Oh, this. I was just starstruck, bro. Starstruck. You go up the next day, R9 is there. Day 1, Drogba. This dinner, Drogba, R9, Roberto, every legend, Patrick Kluivert, like Michael Bat. Everyone is there, bro. I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
You're like, I want to say from footballers, and I'm footballing legends.
And then what was happening is I was underselling myself at these places. I was underselling because everywhere I'd go at this place, I speak to you. This is head of content. This is head of football for Canada. I speak to this person. This is head of football of Uganda. I speak to this person. They are on the airline. This guy owns the airline, bro. He's billionaire, bro. These people are just on another level. And at the start, I was introducing myself as I'm a cameraman. Like I was putting myself down. But then Fabian said, no, bro. You belong here, bro. You're here with us, bro. You worked here. You're here, bro. He said, no, you're not cameraman. You're not Lorenzo. You're head of content of Entourage Sports, bro. We are the company. We are the agency that is imagining 10 legends here, bro. No one else has that, bro. We're a big agency, bro. Big yourself up, bro. I said, bro, and I started to introduce myself, bro. I'm a head of content, bro. I'm a black man, 26-year-old. These guys are 50, 60. I don't look like I belong here, but I'm still here. Yeah. I'm still here, and everyone knows if you're there, there's a reason you're there. There's a reason you're bloody there, man.
You're brazy to be there.
You have to have done stuff to be where you are, you know. And then people start to, because it wasn't one day. They start to see me every day because I can go there every day. They see me with my FIFA pass. Okay, this guy's here. This guy, he's one of us. The same legends, you see, like, you know to him, Michael Essien, John Obi, yeah, you know what I mean? They start to recognize your face. They start to see you. But all the people, that fans, can I get a picture? But me, I make sure, no, I don't ask for no pictures. Because after that, this is my level. This is my level. I'm here. I'm here with you guys every day. We're at the same thing. We ask the same waiters. We speak the same thing. We're watching the same match by the pool. Yeah. So I started to see, and then luckily we did loads of work. Brutal at Qatar. Living at 500 miles an hour. Bam, bam, bam. 4 shoots a day. Go and watch a match. Get home. Because I'm filming at the stadium. The match starts in Qatar at 10 p.m. Sorry. The match finishes at 1 a.m. There's no travel home because there's 60,000 people trying to leave. And Qatar do their things very, very weird. I'm editing my pictures outside the stadium from 1 to 3 a.m. outside the Lusail Stadium to make sure the traffic goes so I can get it ready for us to post at 11 a.m. the next day. But then I'm up at 7 for the next shoot. Get home at 4 a.m. Brutal life, bro. 32 days of this. Boom, 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 boom. Every day, me and Fabian are sneaking in the cameras because I don't have accreditation. So we noticed that someone else had brought a camera in. So as soon as we saw someone brought a camera, I went, okay, there's a way. So we learned every rule possible. Every challenge that they came, we had a rebuttal. We started to learn the process. We knew they're going to search this. We already knew. By the time they say, no, they give me section A, B, I give them, I got section D, X, and Y. This is why I can bring it in. Make them look stupid. Got that in. Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, everyone. Any player that you can want. Modric, I made it happen. We made it happen, bro. We built the relationships. We worked bravely, bro. And then we go, bro. I managed to grow like 10 years in that 30 days. Learn things that I'll never learn. Build relationships that I'll never have. You know what I mean? So it was like something that I can never describe because it towards the end, even me, I was like, I want to go home. I was burnt out, bro. Like Goku Kamehameha me. Yeah. I was to the point I was going to World Cup quarterfinals and falling asleep. Something that's I was too tired. Falling asleep, bro. Do you get it? But when I look back and when I got home, it changed me completely.
And you know, obviously the Qatar World Cup, yeah?
Yeah.
Bare controversy. Because they're like, these man are these things. They're controversial. They're horrible human beings.
Yeah.
So quickly, just tell us about Qatar. Like, was it really that bad? Is it really as like are the gays not welcome? Will they burn them on a stake and stone them to death? Like, what are they like over there?
You, who's watching this through your camera, you think you live in a first world country. You live in a second world country.
Oh.
You live in a second world country, maybe third.
Oh.
That's how much better that country is than here.
Raw.
That's how much better it is. This is a third world country in comparison. This is a piece of shit compared to there. Piece of shit here. Everything is perfect there. Perfect. You didn't see one bit of litter in 32 days. Everything runs right. The taxis come on time. This come on time. The people are there. The workers are there. Everything that needs to be there is there. There's too many workers. There's too many workers.
Obviously, that's World Cup as well. So
no, there's too many workers. It's 4 a.m. Somebody's sweeping outside. Somebody's sweeping the floor at 4 a.m. Every speck of dust.
Do you know, I've heard of other World Cups, yeah, there's always been problems in Brazil.
Not one fight. Not one person doing anything problem. Pure perfection. Pure perfection. You know what we're talking about controversy. Over there, everyone was living life. Having a great time. Everyone's having a great time. No one was discussing what everyone else was discussing there. It was a bubble.
I was about to say, little bubble, yeah.
Nobody heard what you lot were saying, your cries. No one heard it.
Well, it was only one place that was crying the most, obviously, right here.
Cry.
I mean, like in America, they had they did all the things like wearing an armband, all this kind of stuff.
There was that news reporter that died.
Yeah, but he just died. He got ill.
Yeah, I know, but they were at first they were trying to add two and two together because obviously he was like a gay rights activist.
But he decided to not follow the rules. The rules clearly said you cannot wear a shirt that's gay because that's the rules of the country. That's the rules, bro. He wore it and they said, take it off, please. and he tried to say no. And they said, well, you're not getting in the stadium then. So he changed his shirt. And then they let him in. They let him in. They still let him in.
Yeah,
Simples.
But they're not going to change for nobody. They're not going to change the rules. They're not going to change the way of living. Like, you have to adapt to their way of living. Like,
but I mean, they did a little bit because there was a couple ladies. There was that Croatian lady.
But they liked it. They were happy. That's not their way of living. Like, women could wear what they want, dress how they want. It was very over like
exaggerated.
Yeah. So people were wearing what they want. I went to a pub. I went to a pub in Qatar. A pub that was just there. A pub, people drinking, Irish pub, Brazilians going, fuck off Messi. Ciao Messi, ciao Messi, ciao. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing, man.
Wow.
Amazing.
So basically, it was all bullshit that people were saying.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Just like
I mean, we know it's a gender setting. But it's also just good to know that, like all this thing when you hear them talking about, obviously stuff happens in the country that we might not know about in Saudi or whatever. When they're talking about like that, they don't want the gays there, they don't want blacks. I don't know. They don't want. I guess it's just follow our rules. You can come here, you can do what you want to do. Just don't overdo it because this is our rules.
You know who those. That propaganda is not for us, not for anyone tangible with a good education. It's for people that like subscribe to the Sun newspaper.
The losers.
I would technically, I'd call them. I might call them losers.
I'm talking just throwing back to when we said the winners and losers.
Yeah.
Not like you're fucking.
But like it's for those that like no cognitive thinking, no analysis, no sense of, let me do a bit of research. It's just they saw it on Facebook, they saw it on the Sun, and it's
must be real.
One of my favorite sayings of all times is, "When the facts change, so does my opinion." And it's just the idea of being able to use critical thinking of things, like the idea of the situation has changed, so should my opinion of the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, again, I did not know much about Qatar. I literally didn't even know Qatar was really a country until people started talking about the World Cup. I won't even lie. Before World Cup happened and they got given to them, I didn't even know it's a country. So when you came back from Qatar, one of my questions I said to you, like, what's it actually like? Because I can only go off what I what people say. So you
And
told me
the propaganda.
Yeah, because all I've got is propaganda. So
They did a documentary about how like people were dying from
Gary Neville's thing. You saw the Gary Neville thing.
Yeah.
So I asked, obviously, you Renz, and you told me, Mike, it's this, and that. Okay, my opinion can change on that now. Because I go, well, no, because Renz went and he told me this. He was actually there. He was there for a whole month. He wasn't just there for a day. He was there for a whole month. He lived it. So you can tell me this is what it is. And Johnny was telling me this is the plan for Qatar. This is what they're looking to do. And I was like, okay, cool. Fair. And I think that's what people should have. It's just like, cool, you can have an opinion or something. But then when someone is telling you something through their experiences that they've actually had, your opinion shouldn't be the same thing, really.
I'd go a step further. You shouldn't have an opinion on something you don't know about.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
how can you speak?
And I think now for us as people as well, especially after, I think, you know me, like I've always been a bit of a quote unquote conspiracy theorist or whatever. I don't believe a lot of stuff that I read, but like I think after lockdown, I think it's opened a few more people's eyes to like not exactly gobble up whatever mainstream news or the government tells you. Actually take a second and actually, if you can somehow, do your own research, ask people from the area, you know, like saying Lorenzo went there for a month, he lived it, so he can actually say, you know what, it's actually like this, not from people from the outside that can't even get in saying, oh, you're this and you're that and all the rest of it, because the propaganda we were getting was mad. He had the BBC documentary about people
moving crazy,
so many people dying to build the stadiums, which may have quote unquote
the guys they're happy,
they're
happy
for a small section of people. But like for overall, I think people were happy because we haven't heard anything about it now. The World Cup finished, you'd have thought, okay, bare people will come out and say, yeah, they treated me horribly.
No, Jade, the people that go to Qatar to work, they choose to work too. Yeah. They are blessed to work there because, to be honest, many of them, they were like zombies, uneducated. They don't know left from right even. They can't tell you what 2 + 2 is. They're so uneducated, a lot of them, like, I was like, are you guys even human? Some of you, like, just robots. They all they know is what their boss tells them. If their boss tells them you cannot cross this line, someone can be dying right there, and you can save them with an asthma inhaler. I need to give them a inhaler. No, you cannot cross the line because it says you cannot cross. That's how these lot think. So they don't process anything. A lot of the people that are working there, so they're happy to go. They're living a better life than what they were living in their home countries, and they choose. They're happy. So there's no problem, man. Everyone has free will. That's their free will, man. Yeah, so we went to do some content for Rafinha because Fabian has a built relationship with him, and we did some stuff for him in the World Cup, and he liked it. We posted that work. So we said, yeah, let's do a personalised proper match one. So we went over there, and we were planning to do a match, and then Fabian said, oh, let's go and do some filming at night. It was like 10 o'clock or so. But then, like, he said, yo, bro, I'm coming at 10. Like, as in, this I'm coming at 10 is the same be on time, like, we're at the World Cup. And I was wondering, this is a bit strange. But he said, yo, bro, I'm going to be there in 20 minutes. Are you ready? So I made sure I was ready at 9:50 or ready, boom, boom. Because I was like, okay, Fabian's going to be here. He gets here at 10. I come in and we are with one of Rafinha, his best friend. What a guy, oh, beautiful guy. Doesn't speak a word of English, but still, that's my brother, bro. Somehow we communicate. That's my guy, bro. Blood. And then family's like, yeah, let's go. Like, and he's like, it's like work mode. I thought, oh, we're chilling because we'd worked already in the day. But he was like, I was like, okay, something's happening. And he's driving. He said, oh, we're going to go film there. But before, we're just going to meet someone. So a quick friend, drive. We stop in some place. It can look like Stevenage Old Town. Like, that's what it can look like. There's a couple bars in there like this. Okay, go. And then, but Fabian's, he's walking fast. Like, he has somewhere to be. I'm understanding. I'm like, something is happening, but nothing is meant to be happening. I can sense. We go in this place and there's a like table and I'm confused. And then Fabian goes to me, Lorenzo, this is my gift to you. And what's and I go in this room and I see like 10 people, and then at the back
Who was there, fam?
And the thing is, I had to stay composed. But in my head, bro, backflips.
Who was there?
Backflips.
Who was there?
Just Ronaldinho, bro.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
I'll say Ronaldinho is the legend of all legends when it comes to legend of football.
Yes.
When you say legend,
Like,
that's the one.
He's in a tier by himself.
oh my god, I was like starched, like shaking. Like, but I was not in my head. I was shaking, and then I just wanted to be sure. Like, I tried to think because many times when I go here, they're speaking other languages. They're not speaking English. I think they're speaking in Portuguese here, whatnot. So I can't understand anything they're saying, but I try to remain engaged with the conversation. So, because I know someone like Ronaldinho has met many people, and I've started to understand a little bit of how these guys work a bit. They're amazing at analyzing people because they're introduced to maybe 1 million people a year or something like this. So their reading skills is unbelievable. They know what you're on straight away. If he sees I've come to meet him and I go on my phone, for sure he will know I'm about to say
I'm with Ronaldinho
to someone. And I wanted to be sure that he doesn't have that impression of me that I'm here to take, because this is what many people will try to do with these guys. They try to take the energy. They try to take anything they can, pictures, this. They just try to take. Nobody wants to give. No one wants to give. Give them relaxation. Give them freedom. Give them time to themselves. Nobody's trying to give. So in my head, I'm always trying to see how can I do anything that is a plus in their life as opposed to a negative. Just be there. I'm in the moment. Be there in the moment. So even though I don't speak Portuguese, I didn't touch my phone for an hour. I made sure I didn't touch my phone for an hour, even though it's like a meeting where you have no idea what's happening. Anything. I laugh sometimes where everyone is laughing. I'm smiling. And then Fabian would explain what my and then sometimes he speaks with me in English because he has some good English. Speak with me, amazing. And then maybe an hour and a half goes. We're ready to go because we're like, okay, let's go do our city thing. And then we're leaving. And then we get in the car, and obviously they've said something, and then it was like, oh, bro, you guys going already? Like, what? Like, oh, come on, man. And then I was like, by the time we get in the car, Fabian goes, oh, guys, he asked, do you guys want to go out with him? That's what he asked when we left.
Everyone knows Ronaldinho likes a party, man.
That's what he asked. That's what he asked. He said, do you guys want to go with him out? I said, huh? I didn't know.
You want to roll with the Favela boys?
I said, fuck it, let's go. Fuck yes, let's go. So we drove just like, this guy must have every link in the world. He just goes to a bar that he knows. The owner just opens up the whole entire bar it's like a club. Opens the whole club just for him and the guys we're with, just us. And we start to drink, man. We start to drink. He gives me the glass, Jack Daniels, and he starts to pour. And he keeps pouring. And he keeps pouring. And it's hard to hear, bro.
Man's getting wavy with Ronaldinho, Crazy.
Maybe we stayed there till like 5 a.m, man. Chopping up, man, for time, everything. Igor was amazing, bro. These guys, their conversation was amazing. They talked about everything. And then he started to tell me about like the best sports star he ever met. Like, and he said the best sports star he ever met was Steve Nash. Because he said this baseball, football, basketball, anything you give to this guy, he can just do.
Yeah, he can play. We can do it all, innit?
But like, imagine Ronaldinho being starstruck at some. You see the way that we're starstruck at Ronaldinho. He's starstruck at Steve Nash. Like the way he was talking about him was like how people talk about Ronaldinho. And I was like, Steve Nash must be amazing. Must be one of the most special people I've ever that's ever lived.
Canadian.
Because if Ronaldinho is talking about someone like this, they must be so special, bro. But I just remember thinking, sometimes it's difficult to explain to people, like, because of how difficult it was at the beginning, where people were like people used to address it like, "Oh, your little cameraman thing." That's what they used to say. Your little cameraman. How's your little cameraman thing? You still doing that? Like, there was like only doubt. All I knew was doubt and people looking down at it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then for this same thing to somehow allow me to be in that opportunity where I'm even around Ronaldinho or something like that, and I'm just sitting there like, sometimes I'm like, how am I so blessed to be in this opportunity? Like in that moment, I literally was like, what have I, like, sometimes like, what have I done? What have I done to deserve this?
Arbeit. And
yes, I worked hard. Like, I believe in the destiny and work hard, but sometimes it is, it's a bit, it's even, I don't even know how to take it in sometimes, man. It's
obviously a guy like Ronaldinho is in like next tier of like legend. He's built above, like, in a sense, like the Figos and that, because he's on stratosphere. Do you think it's difficult for him being that? Because like, obviously everyone loves meeting a legend, but he's a legend among legends. Like, even people that don't even watch football, like someone can see Michael Ballack and that doesn't watch football, they wouldn't clock as him. But say like you're just a granny, you'll be like, oh my God, that's Ronaldinho. Do you think it's difficult for him? Like, because
it will be very difficult for him, I think, to live like a normal life, because like Lowski says, he cannot go to Asda's. He cannot go to Asda's. He cannot go to Tesco's. Like, there's many places where he can't go because of being who he is. And like I say, many people are wanting to take, like, when you go to somewhere and like all you see is people that want to take pictures of you. How many make fake smiles? How many do a message for this person? Do a message for my dad, for my mom? Is like, everyone is just taking your energy. Everyone is just taking. But there's not many people that want to add for you. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Do you want something today, bro? Do you want a day off? Like, let's do this. Like, let's just go and play places in like the old days. People just want to grab from you. It's very difficult, bro. 70 million people follow this guy on Instagram, bro. 70 million, bro. That's more than this country. That's, imagine you come say that's equivalent to every single person in this country, every single person you meet wanting to take a picture of you. Every single one, bro. You can't live like that, bro. How, it's bro, Ronaldo, these guys, impossible, bro. Impossible level of fame. Now I'm just talking. I want to discuss a situation I came into when I went last week. I had a trip, and then on the way back, we found ourselves in a bit of a scenario where I wanted to know what you two or other people would do in this scenario had been faced with this current situation. So we were on the way back with the flight, and it was very delayed. It got delayed by like 3 hours or something like this.
The way back from where?
We was Turin.
Okay.
And then
what were you doing in Turin?
We was filming for
Europa.
Yeah.
For who?
We was Sporting versus Juventus. So we had to do a match.
Gotta let them know, man. Gotta let them know what you were doing.
I didn't want to let them know. I didn't want to. I see you wanted to let them know. I didn't want to. I was trying to not let them know.
Okay, now we can bleep it out if you need to.
No, I just was trying. That's absolutely fine, bro.
Okay,
I just,
cool.
I just love the way you did that, because I was smiling a little, but trying not to smile.
I know what this catch is doing.
But yeah, on the way back, the plane was super delayed, man. Like, maybe delayed by 2 hours anyway. We've got on the flight now. We're flying back. We're in the air. We're landing in Gatwick, which is bare far from my house. And then the pilot says, "Hi guys, we've been flying around Gatwick for about 15 minutes now, but they've had an incident there. Like, not an incident, but like an incident where we can't land, basically. Like, something to do with, I don't know, not enough space or something. So we're going to fly you to Luton now and get off there, basically. Sorry about the inconvenience. We'll just have to go there." So we go there, land at Luton now. And then we're thinking, okay, cool. This is cool. I'm thinking this is a W. Like, I'm bare close to Luton compared to Gatwick. This is crazy. And then the pilot goes, maybe we've been waiting in the airport for like, airplane for like 30 minutes now after landing, waiting, or 20 minutes on. The pilot says, "Sorry guys, after some serious confusion, we're actually going to drive you back to Gatwick now because we can actually land there. The problem was that there was not enough people working that do the telecom things that tell people where they can land because people were sick or something. So we didn't know there was landing space, so we can. We had already been told that if you want to leave here, you can leave here.
Yeah.
And all of me and my colleagues would prefer to leave here.
Yeah.
Because one of us lives very close to us.
Close to North London, isn't it?
Like, why would we want to go? Like, it's two of them. It's like whatever. Like, we're already here, and we would have to literally fly again. That would be like, you get one delay flight, another, then boom. Like, I'm tired of flights. I'm here to get off. At this time, it's like we're meant to land at like 12:30. It's 2 a.m. already or something. Do you know what I'm saying? But then the pilot goes, "Hi guys, if passengers leave now, this may stop the aircraft from flying again because my team have been working 14 hours yesterday and we're almost on schedule to work 14 hours again today due to the delays, and legally we're not allowed to work any longer than that. It becomes illegal. So this aircraft cannot fly past like 3 a.m. But if as many people leave as how many people want to leave, which is 25 at the moment, we're gonna have to evacuate the whole plane to search all of the people's seats who's left because there's too many people. So it just makes sense to evacuate the whole plane, and this will basically stop everyone else from flying back to Gatwick. So the plane will have to stay here. And the pilot was basically like, so I would rethink if I was you guys that are leaving, because he basically said you 25 are gonna fuck up everyone else. But we was thinking, no, we're not gonna fuck up everyone else because you're gonna have to get them a bus anyway to go there. Like, and people were like, oh, but my luggage is gonna be. This was starting to now cause arguments amongst the plane. So this lady behind us was arguing with my colleague and talking a lot of shit. You're fucking selfish. There's fucking kids on the plane. There's fucking kids. What about the children? I couldn't give a flying fuck about the children, mate. My house is 20 minutes. My house is fucking 20 minutes away. They asked me to fly back another hour, then take another 2 hours drive back to my house. You can fuck off, mate. I'm getting off at fucking Luton right now, mate. And I said to my colleague, bro. I said to Alex, bro, stop talking to this lady. Don't talk to people that are talking crap. This lady's talking crap, so don't ignore people that are talking shit. That's what I said. I said, don't talk to people that are talking shit. She's talking shit. You don't need to hear it.
Wait, did you not have any checked in luggage?
We had no checked in luggage.
Oh,
so we're ready to go.
Fam, get me off this plane, man.
I'm ready to go.
Fuck them kids, bro.
I'm ready to go.
Get me off this plane.
We have no checked luggage. Like, there's no problem because they were like
all hand luggage.
Yeah, that's it.
All you got to do is the passport thing.
Yeah, all you got to do is leave.
Hey, get me off this wagon,
oh
bro.
Yeah, so if you have checked luggage though, you don't get it, or you might have to pay to get it back. We don't have any. We're ready to go. We can go. And you told us we can go. And then now you're saying there's a problem. And for me, what the problem is, there's 25 people that want to leave. Not
just 2 people.
It's 25 people, bro. So you can't tell me not to leave when 24 other people are leaving.
But how many people were on the plane?
I don't give a flying monkeys. 25 people are leaving. I'm going to be one of them 25.
I like this attitude.
I'm going to be one of them 25. Why would I stay?
I like that.
If it was 5 or like 2, it makes more sense. Because then I'm saboteuring the whole plane. Yeah. But it's 25 of us.
Yeah.
Why should we? Yeah. Why would I not be a part of that 25?
They got kids.
I don't give a flying.
This is the thing.
You was going to get home anyway.
This is the thing, though. Like, you see the lady that says, we got kids, you got children. I bet my bottom dollar, that if she lived closer to Luton, and people were telling her not to go off the case, she'd say, I've got kids. I've got kids. They've got to get home.
No, but you're right as well. But the real thing for me is like, bitch, I don't know you. Fuck your kids, bro. Like, those are your kids, your children, your offspring. That's you know what I'm saying? That's your next of kin. Your DNA ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Fuck them, bro. I would have been like, in the words of MJ,
fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Did MJ
bro.
actually say those words?
No, he didn't. But
I think people say that.
I think he
People
might
say
have.
that.
I think he might have.
People
Do
say
you know
that.
what it was? He was at a basketball training camp.
Yeah.
And it was like, basically, if the kids won or something, all the kids got new Jordans, right? Mm-hmm. And like, basically, like, everyone was thinking, okay, MJ's going to go easy now and let all the kids at the camp win shoes, yeah. MJ went hard. Like, this is retired. This is retired MJ. You know, it was like a free. I think it was a free throw competition, innit? This is retired MJ, bruv. Man, freaking locked in, clutch, swish, swish, swish. None of the kids got Jordans, bruv. And you think he'd be like, oh, you know what, kids? I'm still gonna.
As a consolation prize.
Nah. He said, fuck them kids. And that's where the meme was born.
You didn't win.
That's where the meme was born. But back to the plane, yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me, sweetheart. Sorry about them kids. They're gonna have to go to school a little bit later.
No, it's school holidays.
School, bruh, fuck them kids. Respectfully,
kids, man.
Respectfully.
For me, the reason why you can't use the kids' argument is because the kids don't understand what's happening. They don't understand what's happening. They don't care what's happening. They're not gonna remember this next week. I will remember this L for the rest of my life, bro. Kids, everything is going so fast. They don't know, bro. They're gonna fall asleep, bro. So you can't use them as an excuse.
It's also the idea that I'm never gonna see you again, woman.
I don't know you from anywhere.
What other arguments were going on at the time? Were you overhearing anything else?
So one other guy next to one of my colleagues was like, my car's at Heathrow, my car's at Gatwick. If I don't get to Gatwick, I can't take it back, and they're gonna fire me for my job. So there's gonna be a problem if people get off this plane. And I said, excuse me, sir, can I get off this plane? I said it so loud so he can hear. So as soon as he said, I said, sir, when can I get off this plane? Letting this guy know I'm getting off this plane. So yes, let's start a problem because I'm getting off the plane. I'm getting off.
So
can I go?
You've strong-minded, and all you might have come together and said, yeah, we're getting off this plane. What happens next?
So what happens in the end is they then do a recount, and then the number goes from 25 to 5. The number goes.
They buckled. They folded.
They should have stood their ground. Stand your ground.
They're like anyone else. And then, but we were trying to find out.
They folded like a cheap chair.
At the start, the reason he said is because they said too many people are leaving the plane. So people were trying to find out how many people need to leave the plane. Like, what's the number where it's like, this is too many, this is not too many. And then they were like, we cannot tell you because it depends on where you sit. And then if these 3 people leave, they were basically saying if everyone's at the back, it's easy. But if everyone's split all over, because they have to search allegedly the row in front and the row behind, that's like 3 there, 3 there. Like it's a mess. So no one could. They couldn't give us answers, and we needed answers to make a decision. Basically, then maybe after like an hour, 40 minutes of arguing, but people were trying to think that this is wasting. So this lady's like, oh, we could be flying by now, but no, they couldn't because they were still waiting for fuel and clearance, accurate. So all this argument was happening. We would be waiting anyway. Yeah. So that's what Alec was trying to explain to this lady, but she's not logical. That's what I told him to stop speaking to her. Do you know what I'm saying? So the captain in the end just was like, he just started to ask, oh, you trying to go? You going trying to go? He just basically said everyone can go and it won't cause any problems. So what happened is that number, initially it was 5. It went back to maybe 35. When you got on the bus, I counted about 35 because they just let everyone off.
And they didn't want to take the blunt.
And then even the guys were like, these American dudes were like, yo man, you guys in the front were not having it, man. You guys were going crazy. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna get off that plane. I didn't see him anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna get off that plane.
He's like, we followed you, man.
We saw the way you were going
you
like that.
So inspirational, dude.
We saw the way you were going, man. It don't make no sense to go back, man. Why would we go back? We're already here.
Should have said, you man are pussy old
I was like, you man forwarded, man. Again, we started to everyone started to come on. They probably took their flight. Like everyone, it was it. But it was just that initial of if you were in that scenario, would you go? Because because it got to the stage where it was 5 people, and when it was 5, I was like, okay,
fam.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My ignorance would have gone up. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it was 1, I'm getting off.
I was. The reason why is because I started to look even with my colleagues, because I was like, this could be a problem for them if I leave and they have to stay and they choose to stay.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's caused problems for them.
Cool.
So when it got to 5, even me, I was like, I'm gonna.
If the 5 was your colleagues, then you
no, it wasn't. It was like they were gonna stay. Once it got down, they were gonna stay.
No.
Morals. That's why. When I said, did I say this the other day? I said another day. Like morals are overrated.
Yeah.
This thing called morals morals. Like I said, is the same as monogamy. It's a man-made thing. This moral thing, because. Literally, people would say, "Where are your morals in regards to this?"
This ain't a matter of morals, bro. This is a matter of stupidity.
No, I get it. But it's also the morals of like, what about my thing? What about my thing? If you're a person that has the morals, you'll go, okay, I will wait and do whatever. Yeah. But when you need to think about, really and truly, in the dog-eat-dog world of Einstein, only the strongest survive. Why on earth am I going? What am I going to? Sorry, it's Darwinism. So strongest survives is Darwinism, not Einstein. Why am I going to cause detriment to my own travel and to myself for you? That's not how you survive.
What I initially, because I was thinking of this scenario while it was happening, I understood it became to value of time, of whose time is more precious. Is it my 3 hours, so I would equivalently get home at 3 a.m., 5 a.m., or 6 a.m. due to this inconvenience, or the inconvenience of all of these 200 or so passengers who I don't know when they'll get home? Whose time do I value more? My time or their time?
Mine.
And I guess that the moral is when you add all their numbers up, maybe it adds to 800 hours. So do you sacrifice 800 of people or your own 4 or 5?
Well, if you go on the I can't remember the name of the president now who pressed the nuclear bomb. The nuclear bomb.
Jesus Christ!
The reason why they pressed the reason why they destroyed Hiroshima was the idea of the lives of the few. The lives of the few. So the lives of the many outweigh the few. So, the majority is more important than the few, right? When it comes to it.
But they didn't make it a vote, did they?
It was a vote within the Senate. It was like
No, I'm saying in this airplane situation, they didn't make it a vote. They just said, who wants to go home?
Yeah.
Now they could not stop us.
So I'm sorry, bro. Like I get it might be inconvenience for someone else, but at the end of the day, this airline has caused an inconvenience by being it's not their fault either. But they're an hour late already as it is.
It was their fault. I'm blaming them.
Well, it was the traffic control.
I'm blaming the pilot.
But yeah,
he didn't handle the situation well.
They're already an hour or something late, and now you want me to go 2 hours away from my yard when my yard is literally around the corner. Fam, there ain't no way. I'm getting off this plane right now.
I love this story, Racismo, in Turin, because when you're in Italy, right, the city of coffee, pizza, pasta, and racismo. You're going to get racismo for being black. Like, you can't leave Italy. Like, you could go to Italy for literally 2 days. If you didn't get racismo, you didn't get authentic Italian like lifestyle.
I told you that man was staring at my girl's cheeks in Italy, and then one of them called me a gorilla.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, I went to Sicily. I got called a nigger twice.
You have to.
You have to get called a nigger.
You have to, bro.
Man staring at my girl's cheeks.
You can't be bad. You can't even look at it bad. You should. It's life.
A man called me a gorilla.
It's the culture, bro.
It's the culture.
It's the culture, bro. Mine is alleged racism, so we'll let you guys decide if you think it's racism.
When you told me the story, I know it's racism.
But I started to put the pieces together. So I was filming the match, Sporting versus Juventus. And then first half is gone. I was with the Sporting fans because filming one player for Sporting and 2 players for Sporting, 1 for Juventus. And the second half, I said, okay, let me go this side because I can get nice Juventus fans, and also the Sporting players are shooting this side, and the Juventus players are defender anyway. So it's everything is happening that side. So better for me to go. And then I'm filming maybe like 50 minutes, 60 minutes. I start to feel something on my arm. I feel it once. my head, my arm again, and I turn and I notice, someone threw something at me. Then I start to notice more things are being thrown at me. Then I start to notice the fans are throwing stuff at me. They're throwing stuff at me. Bam, cigarette, this, empty can, small things. But it's hitting me. And then I look at the guy next to me, he gets accidentally hit because they're trying to throw at me or something.
Did they throw one of these at you?
No. and then I wasn't understanding why they were throwing at me. Because I was thinking, I'm a cameraman. I'm not playing. I'm not playing for sporting. I just thought, it was an accident. I don't know. No, it was not an accident because they were throwing at me for sure. But I didn't understand.
What were they throwing at you?
Just anything, any rubbish. No coins. But just anything. It happened 5 times in like 1 minute. 5 times. 5 different things hit me. I said, okay, I don't know. They want to throw. And then, I don't know.
I remember we had a conversation about something, and I think I showed you a video of like Osimhen or something.
Yes, bro. He sent me a video of like something in Italy, racism Italy. I went, wait a minute. That's why they were throwing something at me. Because I'm black. Because I'm black. It makes sense now. Yes. This is why they were throwing stuff at me. Because it makes no sense. I'm just filming like this. I'm not playing the football. I'm not the ball boy.
You're meant to be invisible.
I'm invisible.
You're meant to be invisible.
One fan went. Hola, Nico.
Because it wasn't 1, 3, 4, 5, more things, and I started to notice, and they even hit the guy next to me on accident. And I was like, "Are you seeing that as well?" And I said, but then I saw no one else was getting hit, just me. No, come on. But I didn't.
Was there any other black photographers
No,
there?
of course not, man. Of course not.
You probably might have gone like around where the ultras were or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
And you went round.
Yeah, I did because they were standing. Yeah. That was the ultras.
And the ultras just went, it's a Pogba. They just said, nah, we can't have a black in front of us and not do anything about it.
Yeah.
Man, that's bad. Tagliatelle, I'm not talking salad.
That's what I realized. I understood. Okay.
Rigatoni.
This is why.
Ravioli.
This is
Penne
why.
pasta.
That's what I'm not condoning this.
So,
I'm
yeah.
not condoning that.
Someone's gonna be looking at me sideways after watching this, but let me not speak.
And I found it hilarious when I found out. But I think that's the reason, to be honest.
Surely.
It's sad, but you know, I think we're all used to it now by now, man.
I wasn't sad.
You don't really care.
It was funny. I found it funny, to be honest.
You know, the thing is, like, I think me and Renz had a conversation. It was like, yo, you know what? When you look past the racism, yeah.
No, I did not agree.
No.
I'm sure I did not agree with what he's about to say. I'm sure I did not agree.
In regards to like we went to Qatar, you're like, all these things like racism in the grand scheme of things, they don't really matter.
Oh, okay.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, when you think about it, they just...
Well, it depends on the level.
I think there's a level. There's a level.
If they're calling me names, calling me names and stuff. And by the way, I've noticed this recently that this is a separate conversation. Maybe we'll have another day. I feel like we're reaching an inflection point with racism, where people are starting to say like, "Oh, black people are always quick to call it racism, but is it actually?" Mm-hmm. And in some situations, I'm kind of like looking at it like, "Yeah, you claimed racism there, but I'm black too, man. I don't quite agree that that's racist.
I don't quite agree. Yeah, there's a lot of this.
But that's a separate conversation for another day. But all I say is that like, I think for us, and I think I've learned a bit from Mike as well, but like for us, I just feel like someone calls me a black cunt or something, I ain't really gonna faze me. I ain't really gonna raise an eyebrow. I'm just gonna be like,
well, that couldn't faze me still.
Alright, cool. Like, what you're calling me a black cunt, but like, what?
You lost. Like, you had to use the race. I know you're saying.
Cool. You had to resort to racism. If someone calls me a nigger, hard R,
different.
It's the bit. It hits. I don't know. It just hits different. Like it triggers something in your brain. It's just like nah.
Different.
So that was a bit more of a problem. But like, people being racist, like,
and using just a racist term.
I just kind of like, whatever, man. Alright, cool. Do you in it? Like for example, I had that situation with that guy that called me out my name at the street and that. Like, if I was really as charged as I may have been in the past, I'd have got out of the car. What? And then after hearing what he said from the back microphone as well, oh fam, I'd have gone off.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I remember when I was in America, right, and I was just out on the bar or whatever, and there's this black girl next to me, yeah, and it's, like a middle-aged white guy, obviously rich because I was on the top floor of some like bar, yeah, and he says something like, "Oh, you guys look like you're having a great time." He's like, "Hey, you remind me of Cardi B." He said to the black girl, yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. He said, "You remind me of Cardi B." Now, normally, yeah, I'll just be like, that's just no Caucasian middle-aged microaggression. That's exactly what that is, a microaggression. But I clocked she felt uncomfortable about it, right? So I just looked at her and I looked at him and said, "So if she's Cardi B, who are you?"
That's a nice rebuttal.
Yeah, I like
That's a great rebuttal.
Great rebuttal.
Who are you? Well, me? Well, who are you? He's like, I'm, you, George Clooney. I said, so you ain't George Clooney. I don't know, who told you that? I said, who told you that, man? And obviously, I'm guessing this guy's a well-off middle-class geezer. I was like, who told you that,
So Mike, after you'd defended this fine lady's honour,
Jay, yes, he was on a date, okay?
No.
Okay, Jay,
No.
he was on a date.
How about that? All I'm asking is how, after he defended her honour, were you rewarded in any way?
I was knighted.
I don't want to know what that means because I'm a child of a God.
I'm a child of God. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's
I don't
work
want
and
to
that.
know what that
Man
means.
said he was knighted.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means.
I was doing a knighthood. I've been watching Vikings.
I said a knight.
No, it's a great one.
It's serious. It's serious.
That was a
I
great
think
one.
she put on her hard hat and went to work. That's what I heard.
No, but I didn't understand it because normally I would not have done much. I'd be like, it's just a microaggression because it doesn't affect me.
But you had to defend her honour.
But I noticed she felt uncomfortable about it, and like she did not like it.
Yeah.
But she was not gonna say anything about it because like she was like, oh. And I know how to answer these kind of things.
Yeah.
Without being like, you're a racist.
Yeah.
It's you just deflected back and asked the exact same question back to him.
And made them seem silly because you're now when you put it to him that way, he's like, oh, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally
I look nothing like George Clooney.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, he was
exactly
like,
how-
he was just like, oh, okay, this is because he couldn't even think of like what does that even mean? Like,
nice rebuttal, Mike. Well played.
that was an amazing rebuttal.
We've concluded, man. What a movie this has been today, man. A lot of good things have been said.
Okay, next on the podcast is Man Like Senate and Jordan Roberts.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, Jordan.
Yes.
When the season's over.
Listen, it ends in 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, but they won't have to do playoffs. So
No, they won't. They won't.
Get all my
They
emotion.
won't. It's over.
Inshallah. Banging in goals, mate.
So we'll see you soon, guys. But it's been a special pod.
Is there one more message before we end? What's happening?
We got a couple.
One
seconds.
final message you got for the people, Johnny. For anyone listening, young, old, it's a message.
Okay, forever.
Because you've become like more I can't say the word.
Philosophical.
Yes, philosophical.
You should have let him struggle, fam. You're too
your-
nice.
It will be to if you have something that you wanna potentially achieve and you believe you can make it happen, you must stick with it even through the hard times, because like Mike and Jay could have many times have given up with the pod. Like me, many times I said, oh my God, this is too hard, I want to quit. But we didn't quit. We managed to stick up. Even though I felt like I was going to trip, they felt like they were going to trip. Many people that play football feel like they're going to trip. Many people that want to be president feel like they're going to trip. They managed to, if they did trip, pick themselves back up. So this is what it is. If you want to go for something, you have to go. And it may take time, 5-10 years. It's a journey. Keep on going. Keep on plucking. Don't give up. Never give up. Keep going, guys, man. That's it. That's the message. Keep going.
TMC, man. The marathon continues. Shout out Nipsey Hussle. Anyways, we out. Peace.